Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Road to Empress. This is just a really fantastic game, and we did have a video this past, Tuesday, but this video is going to be extra long, as you see as well. I don't know if it's going to be the ending, because again, the chapters go by fast, but we're only on chapter... It says chapter 8, but we actually got way past here. I just stopped there by accident. Remember last time when I was looking at things. We're actually going into chapter 10. Right now. But first we get the congrats you did a thing as well. So I'm not sure how many chapters are in this, but I do know that there is at least 15. From what I saw, when you look at the menu, they usually have a character being like, unlocks at chapter 15 or something, you know, so we're gonna have to see where that goes. So in reality, we could have like 6 or 7 chapters left, but we'll see. I'm excited for this. Very excited. It's just such a good game. Feast of Shadow 1.
宫中人皆知，贵妃的一双刀刃是袭心、杜若。
Oh yeah.
袭心
100%.
其武艺可比拟军中参将，有他近身保护贵妃周
Great
全，
way of shooting
无
this.
人可暗算贵妃。但贵妃暗地里见不得光的诸多谋算，都是交由杜若去办。
It's so fantastic with her
暗
shooting
中
this.
杜若更得其心。
But you know what's great about this already? We know this, but they're reiterating it in a way that's very dramatic and very, you know, for the story's sake. I'm not saying, by the way, oh, they shouldn't be telling us we already know this. It's actually really, to me, good for the player and any watcher of a movie for you to realize something before then the character goes, yeah, this is the truth. I feel like that's good writing because then it's not just them telling us something before showing us. You know, we're actually seeing what's happening. We get this vibe. So when she reiterates this, it's like, yes, woo, yes. Those are the two most trusted confidants, you know?
主子，你怎么盯着这两颗棋子出神半天了？
这两颗棋
Oh,
子
my best bud.
就是破局的关键。
Mission unlocked the 3 arrows. What?
蕊儿，之前让你调查的为贵妃最得力的2个助手，
So
现
you
在
have to
有下文
remove them?
主子吩咐过的事儿，蕊儿什
She's
么
the
时候
sweetest
是手
mother that ever
那么
existed.
就从他这对左膀右臂入手吧。
So, I don't know who would be best to get. I guess we're going to get rid of them first. I think Shishin, personally, because I think Shishin does a lot more of the whispers and stuff like this, while Duoruo kind of carries out the dirty work as well. So I think Shishin.
关于袭
Oh
心，
wow,
这些日子蕊儿打探的，
beautiful artwork.
袭心的父母双亡，只有一个弟弟小水相依为命。他的弟弟身染重疾，
Look at this artwork.
多亏贵妃将其救活，收养在韦氏宗族的府中，请着最好的医人为他续着命。
So I wonder if it's
可
like a
我们
feeling
的
of
人
being
偷偷
indebted.
取走了一些药渣，才发现他弟弟每日喝下的根本不是什么治病良
What?
药，而是让人将死不死的毒药。
Oh, what? Oh, this isn't a choice. Okay, we're just literally looking about what about them. Isn't that one of those situations that people do sometimes where it keeps someone sick but also dependent on you? So it's it keeps them barely alive, so it keeps them in one place, but at the same time too, it doesn't kill them, so you kind of just think that, okay, it must get better sometime. It's like a way of controlling something, right? I think there's parents out there that I think they've talked to us before where parents will make their child dependent on them so that they can never leave, or they never want to leave, or they're always close to the parents. You find couples do that sometimes too. There's crazy stories about husbands putting stuff in their, their family members' food. That means oh, you need me, you need, and it is and I think in this case it's probably a situation where some aspect of this was about control, right? Some aspect was about control. Are we gonna get more
关
artwork?
于杜若，这些日子蕊儿打探得，他在宫中有一个相好的内侍，
Oh,
名为兰德。
oh no.
他们互相扶持了10年，是
Oh
彼此在
no.
宫中的依靠。但是前段日子，贵妃因一点小事动怒，处死了一个老宫人。
What?
那人是兰德的干爹，
That's
是
so
他在这个世
brutal.
上最亲的人。
Oh, we're gonna have to play up on these facts, aren't we?
韦贵妃最得力的2个助手， 我应当先选哪一个作为突破口？
So I'm thinking, yeah, at least that's my assumption. That's how I go with first, 100%.
先攻西西，
他的弟
西西
弟被韦贵妃控制着，我们应该怎么做？
So, Consort Wei is Xixin's younger brother is under her control. What's your next step? Break her brother out. Let her brother die of illness. Oh my god. Break her brother out? Set free her brother? What?
救出他的弟弟，
This is
他自
brutal.
会知恩图报。
是主子。
So do you think now she's indebted to... I think maybe I misinterpreted. Maybe Xixin is like is indebted to the consort oppressionist because she's worried that her brother will die, possibly. Then over the 5 days, Rhea secretly managed to rescue him. You arranged to meet Xixin at the Wait, what? Just like that? Did something else happen though? No. Just like this?
去查姐姐。
小水，
Oh.
你没事吧？
姐姐，我没事。那好见个姐姐。
I got the names wrong. I feel so bad sometimes where I get them mixed up, guys. I think Duoroa is actually the one who's in the ear, and yeah, it's gonna keep happening because there's so many characters. I've gotten better, but I do apologize for getting the two mixed up. Duoroa, I think, is the one who's in the ear all the time of the consort, and then Xixin is in the is doing kind of a lot of the groundwork, like this, like stuff like that as well. So apologies. Again, I know that we're multiple chapters in, I'm still making mistakes like that, but I feel like I've gotten better with the really big characters, but I've gotten I still have to get there still with some of the smaller characters, you know what I mean? But it's just a simple mistake, I feel like.
救了我。
你弟弟的病早就痊愈了，是韦贵妃为了邪恩控制你，让你为她所
Oh
用，
man.
一直给她喂将
So
所
maybe
喂
she
死的
didn't
毒
know
药，
this.
我们把她救下来了。感谢五才人相救。
Oh.
吴才人好大的能耐呀！仗着自己的姨母是杨淑妃，不仅能偷偷出宫，
No.
还能将手伸到我们安仁宫来，
What can we even
都
do
给我
here?
杀了！
We're dead.
上！
It's over. Jeez, so Xixin fought desperately against the assassin, but they were all elites. Though she killed half of them, she was overwhelmed. You, Xixin, Rear, and little oh god. I think we're gonna have to take the dregs of his medicine. Saving your bargaining chip alerts the snake. Once it sees you, it sends its eternal arrest in his mass grave. Welcome to the Tang Dynasty's top-rated tourist graveyard. That's such a brutal way of putting it. Yeah, apologies about that, guys. I definitely made a mistake on the names there, I think. But I should it's one of those situations where I was like, oh yeah, that's Duoro. You know, we literally talked to her last episode. My bad. Literally just my bad. On the smaller characters, but they're not smaller. Obviously, they're important too. But I feel like I have gotten better with the names. I've just also still... I feel like this is one of the biggest casts ever in a video game I've ever played. So I think... Then I can go back and go after Duoroa, but I feel like I've made this choice, and I kind of want to live with it. Even though I didn't mean to make this choice, I just got mixed up with the names again. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's go to... Because this is here. If we swipe the dregs of his medicine, that means that he can no longer be poisoned or hurt, right? They no longer have that hanging over her.
偷取他弟弟的药渣送给西西，他自会知道一切，到时他
Oh,
就不会再
interesting.
为韦贵妃卖命了。
Oh, so she can figure it out herself. Hopefully. Rhea met your expectations, secretly stealing the medicine remnants. She's so fantastic and giving them to Xixin. Okay. At last, Xixin learned the full truth. Okay, this might be better.
主子，主子，
Oh
主子
no.
不好了！西西他杀了贵妃。
你说什么？
What?
西仙被捕之后
What？
受尽刑罚，却没有吐露一个字。但如今陛下震怒，说是要彻查。
Imprisoned Xixin endured tortures in silence. What the hell? But her brother was caught by the court of just review and lured into... Oh my god. Considering out of elegance wisely sentences you to death. She used this as a political way of seeming that she's she probably took her place. She used this politically. Oh my freaking god. Exposing problems without solving them only... Yeah, that's actually not wrong. Exposing problems without solving them not only fails to win loyalty, but also leads to total chaos. Yeah, just because what would happen after that? Do we have to kill her son? Kill her little brother? What? Oh, Li Tai, what do you say?
世上有什么人能比一个不在的人
He cares so much.
更让人放不
He's
下？
so hurt. He came back to find us dead. So, okay. I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to go after who I originally thought I wanted to go after before we have to like kill the little brother, apparently. And we're going to go after Duruo. Yeah. I got the names wrong. I feel terrible. But again, it's one of those situations where it probably will happen once or twice again, just with the names and stuff like that. But we've definitely gotten better, I feel like.
蕊儿，我要见杜若的相好兰德。
是，主子。
She's so good. She's like, I'll make it happen.
主子，他来了。
Is he pretty?
兰内侍能来，我很高兴。
才人说的话，我如何相信？
这宫里只有我能帮你报杀父之仇。
Do you see how different Wu is now as well? Wu has not only just a different outfit, but the way she stands, the way she talks. She really has adapted this much better.
也是，才人是杨淑妃的
Oh,
外
he's
甥，
shaken.
也只有她能够对抗韦贵妃。只是，杜若她毕竟跟了贵妃多年，这贵妃一旦失势，若儿她……
我能叫你来，定然是能保全她。
You think so?
事成之后，
We have
我
a
会
big
请
track
求
record of
你
not keeping people safe.
允你和杜若姑姑出宫。
真的吗？
你除了信我，还有别的选择吗？
He's
摆在
desperate.
你面前的只有两条路：一是成为杨淑妃的功臣，二是永远只能放任你的仇人
Oh
高坐
my
云端。
god.
就看兰德公公怎么选了。
好，我愿意相助杨淑妃和才人。
Okay. Again, it's not perfect. We're playing on people's fears. We are, but again, this is how Wu's going to survive in this place. It really is. The next day. Watch it. The next day, you got beheaded for walking and stepping on a leaf and waking up to concert of preciousness. Oh. Actually, no, this girl is pretty evil, I get to us. But who am I to stand in the way of true love, even if I don't like the people, I guess. Because again, as I said, like, this is very passionate. As I said before, even people that hate us and are rude to us and are horrible to us, they also use the same avenues probably as Wu to get to this place that they are. And in a way, as I said, I don't like them. Just like I don't like all the characters that are really rude to us. But all of them are technically, by percentages, like, I know you can't actually weigh victims like that, but they're all like victims of the situations in place for women at this time that puts them in a place where they feel like they have to be cutthroat and hurt each other and kill each other and keep their place in line. Obviously, like, you look at Consort Way Oppressionist, she also did all this stuff, but I wouldn't call her like a victim in terms of like in the grand scheme of things. But I mean, like, the system in place makes all women victims in this situation is the way I put it, Oh, she looks happy to be with him. Just a different energy from her as well, right?
若儿，
Fixing her
我有话
outfit.
对你说。
什么呀？神神秘秘的。
你有没有想过换一种活法？
He doesn't want to be in secret with you
换一种
anymore.
不虚与风、
Yeah,
不信斗角的活法。
yeah.
你这是何意？
韦贵妃下令杀了干爹，你要是愿意和我一起为干爹报仇，这事成之后，淑妃就会送我们出皇宫，
Oh, how's she gonna
我
take
们可以在
this?
宫外过普通夫妻的生活。
在说什么？何时攀上了杨淑妃？
Don't reveal
自
it,
打
bro.
干爹走后，我每天都活在不能为他报仇的痛苦当
Yeah.
中。为何贵妃那样的人可以视人命如草芥，轻言我们的生死？
True.
干爹死后，
So
宫中
true.
没有任何波澜，甚至无人敢多过问一句。凭什么？就因为她是高高在上的贵妃
Yeah.
吗？
你不要再有这些妄想了。我告诉你，这样只会害了你自己。
And she knows the dangers because she carries out some of
就
these
当从未听过。
acts. Not physically,
竟然
but
还为那贵妃卖命！
this
你
music.
知不知道？你手上因她沾了多少无辜人的鲜血
Yeah.？
你明明可以回头，却为何还要一意孤行呢？啊！
兰德，你疯了！让我陪
You
伴
can
贵
tell
妃
he's so sore. He's hurt, I should say. He's so hurt. this awful feeling of like, you're still going to do this, you're still going to do this. But again, not only is his foster father died, if there's one person who knows the horrors of what the consort of preciousness can enact on people, if there's one individual who can do this, who knows this, it's this gal right here, who we've seen her face many times when we've been about to like be executed or we've been about to be punished. She knows the horrors that can be enacted in this place.
可能
Oh, it's horrible.
杀父之仇不共戴天，这事儿我自己办。
兰德，
This music is gorgeous. Oh my god, the act. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's how much this, again, what this place does to people. The hairpin? Lethal. Lethal. And you can see the pain in her eyes. This is brutal. Holy freaking hell. As that bloodstained hand reaches out for... Oh my god. And the blood... Oh my god. This palace is so effed. It's the fact that she... Again, I want to say this too. I'm not saying she killed her lover after his foster parent died and he wanted to do the right thing here. I don't care what anyone says. What he is saying is so true. Leave this world behind. But again, I truly believe that she's seen all the horrors that the consort of preciousness can enact on this place. I truly believe that killing him right then and there was her way of protecting herself once again. Because, you know what she probably thought in her head as well? But I hope it doesn't make sense. I'm not defending her for killing this man who clearly just wanted to be happy with his lover. I'm trying to explain the situation in my eyes. The fear in her eyes when she took out that hairpin, the sadness afterwards shows that she did this because she believed that this was protecting herself. Not because she wanted to kill her lover all of a sudden. She did this because she believed that this was the best way to protect herself in this situation. And as I said, she knows the horrors of what can happen. Wait, she's going to Yang? Oh, she's going to us. She knows it's us?
竟妄想策反我，
What?
可当真是不得了啊！那就去牡丹园里做花肥吧。
Wait. Oh my god. She's gone mad. She's gone completely mad. This whole thing has destroyed her, right? You must judge her loyalty and thought love or freedom would win her over. Love isn't always something a top priority. Here's the thing. She was the less likely one to turn. She was. But that scene with her blood drenched in her face, looking down at us, smiling and laughing, she lost it. And again, you dare try to turn me against her. You dare do this. That's a gal who lost everything in her mind, who's been holding her life together through fear this whole time. And again, as I say, we don't exonerate people from doing horrible stuff. But we have to understand, as I said, I think you'd be hard-pressed to swing a stick in this place and not hit a victim of the systems that are in place in this world. I genuinely think so. You must judge her loyalty and thought of love or freedom would win her over. Love isn't always something that's top priority. Let's see what she says here. Long day. So sorry about that, bud.
若儿，没想到恋爱脑
I never didn't see it like that though. I think that she was in love. But no, what he's saying is she's immune, that it didn't change her mind. And it is true. Love wasn't more powerful than her fear, in my opinion. And love wasn't more powerful than what she thought would happen if she went with us.
男人丢了还能再找，贵妃的信
Yep.
任没了可就真没了。
100%, and exactly that. She has built up this whole thing the whole time. And you could say, well, this isn't like her fear. I still think she's afraid. I still think anyone's afraid of the consort of preciousness. But she's right in what she says here. To get the trust of the consort of preciousness probably took forever. probably took forever. You know, because that girl doesn't trust people just regularly. She doesn't. I guess we're gonna have to go with this then. Let her brother die of freaking illness. Jesus Christ.
最疼爱的弟弟死于韦贵妃之手，你说，他还会为韦贵妃卖命吗？
Brutal.
真的要杀了他的弟弟吗？
Just make them think he's dead. Can we try? Okay, can we try this?
我只为断贵妃臂膀，自不会妄害他人性命。
Same, but
主子，那我
did you see Rhea's face? So she was like, "Oh God, what has happened?" Because every other time she's like, "Yes, I agree. I'll do it. I'll do it." And now she just had this look in her eyes of, "Who am I looking at now?" Rhea spent 10 days making it seem that Shishin's brother had died from worsening illness at the Consortway's palace.
主子，宫外来报，喜信的弟弟病情恶化，死了。
Oh, look at her
死
face.
了吧。
So be it.
喜心不知道吧？
奴婢已除掉了所有知情的下人。
那便好。
No heart. Of course, it was all an illusion. Shishin's younger brother was already in her hands, so no one even knows we have him at this point then. That night you met with Shishin, you knew she had to feel her brother's loss before her hatred for Consortway could flare. But we can say we saved him, right? Consort Precious, of course, didn't care. Of course she didn't care.
宫中的每一晚都是这样的安静。鬼谋
We
算
look
计
so much more like
这都是现在
important
在
now,
这样
don't
的
we?
深
We
夜
look so much more confident than we did
主
before.
子，你说他还会来吗？
才人，你要见我。那日你手下留情，我始终心怀感激。
我帮的不是你，不要多想，
我知道你为韦贵妃做事，是为了你弟弟，
此事与你无关。
可你弟弟已经死了。
Whoa, wait.
你胡说什么？
其实你弟弟的病早就已经痊愈了，只不过韦贵妃为了嫌控制
Yes.
你，一直给他喂加
Thank
苏
you,
维奇
Rhea.
的毒药。
I'm still pronouncing the name right, by the way. I think someone said it's rare. Like it's like a silent R almost.
以前韦贵妃的手下用毒过量，让小水意外身亡。
Jesus, imagine even thinking this.
贵妃与我和弟弟都有大恩，
Oh
她何须如
no.
此？
握住把柄的信任，比一枪的真心
Yep.
更适用于宫中。
我不信，贵妃她答应过我，她答应
Did
我。
you see? Like I know, like she's not on the inside, right? But like, you must know the consort of preciousness is petty. She's horrible. And again, you're probably blinded by the protection of your brother, but you would like it's like one of those things we have to just admit that she doesn't care. She doesn't give a damn about your brother.
一定会照顾好小水。
It's horrible to say, but
这个铃铛你还认识？
her face.
怎么会在你这儿？
韦贵妃下令把她扔在城郊的乱葬岗，
Oh,
这就是在她尸首上找到的。
the music
韦
here
贵
is so
妃明
beautiful
知
as
此
well.
事，却让所有人瞒着你，你知道吗？小水到死都紧紧攥着这
Oh
枚铃铛。
Jesus freaking!
他说他不敢睡，
Oh my
他
God!
想听姐姐最后一句，可他怎么都等不到。
Oh my freaking God!
他死前说的最后一句话却是
Oh, to
不要告
Empress!
诉我的姐姐，我怕她难过。
What the F are you doing? Holy, I know he's not dead, but this is so brutal.
姐姐，
That's the way they did it? Holy
对不起，小水，姐姐一直没能去看你。
oh,
姐姐，他们总逼着我喝药，每次喝过药，
and he's explaining
我
it.
会更难受。
Yeah,
对不起，小水，都怪姐姐。
we can smile, but this has ripped me apart.
怪姐姐，
I'm not feeling good.
你没事吧？
姐姐我没事，还好这两个姐姐救了我。
若是我们直接救出小水，定会被韦贵妃的人发现，所以只能用假死药先杀了她。
Oh my god! And I'm sorry. I know this is a better alternative to what would have happened is letting the boy die, 110%. But we have to call a spade a spade. We just emotionally manipulated something in one of the most horrific ways you could do it. And like I literally had like we felt a lot of sadness in this game before. We had the gay lover arc, and everything was like really like brutal there. But like, it's so crazy to say that in this entire game, that's like I was shaking watching this woman rip apart dirt and this mass grave to find her little brother, and regardless if he's still alive or not, and again, the game's not hiding this, by the way. The game's not pretending it didn't do this. We emotionally manipulated this to a crazy degree. We just did.
才能神不知鬼不觉地把它保全下来。
西西姐姐，你看，就算小水死了，韦贵妃还是会继续
Yeah,
欺骗你。
100%.
我们主子说了，你的韦贵妃忠心耿耿，如若不让你看见她的真实
Again,
面
it's
目，你是不
the
会相信。
better. I'm sorry if you keep pausing, but it's the better option. This is the better option. We had to make it seem like he died, so no one would suspect that he would be smuggled out of here. We had to. I need to make this clear. It is a better option, but also there is, admittedly, self-admittedly from Wu, that there is a bit of manipulation to make her think that her little brother's dead first, so she knows that feeling of loss before. You know what I mean? It's. This music is gorgeous.
做的一切都是在救他，
Yeah.
没想到竟是害了他。
Oh, that's so brutal.
多谢武才
And
人
he's so adorable. I can't. I know this probably will be a better option. Take him. Take him.
起来，
I can't do it right now, guys. I know I might have to do it eventually, but I can't.
你可以将小水带去一个只有你自己知晓的地方。这些钱够你照看
Oh,
小水，
Wu.
直到他痊愈了。从今往后，再无人能知道小水
No
的
one
所
will
在，
find him.
也再无人能
Oh
威胁
my
到你。
god.
你们自由了。
你救他，难道不是为了和贵妃一样，控制他，让我为你们所用？
你曾经违背韦贵妃的命令，放了我一马，可见你并非她的同路人。
Wow.
也许我的确有私心，那就是除了贵妃的臂膀，至少
Yeah.
从今以后
See,
你不用再蒙在鼓里。
what's happening is we're weakening her influence by having less people who are she controls. This, I know, again, I want to make it clear. I know we did like a bit of emotional manipulation 100%, but you know what's so crazy about Road to Empress? This is like unironically the best possible option, and like weirdly, like if you want to save her little brother and stuff, I guess it's like weirdly like the most morally good option out of every single option we chose so far, which is crazy. Sorry guys, I feel like a frog in my throat after all this. I'm like shaking. I don't.
这于我而言也是有益的。
西
Plus
西，
9.
多谢武才人成全。
Every time I look at her face, her actor is so good. The emotion like etched across her face is painful. It hurts. Like even this little smile of like
或许
appreciation.
你错失了一次可以借他的弟弟控制他为你所用的机会，可是你却并不。
No, why would we? It's so brutal, man. There's tears in my eyes like right now. That was such a brutal scene and such a brutal encounter, and I'm glad this is like the outcome at least. At least. She's leaving.
见过武才人。
I thought that was a suitcase.
武才人，这可是玉兔的晚膳。
那是陛下的嫔妃，喜新护卫怎么如此凶啊？
Is there something in there?
莫怪，这是贵妃的。
我这就捡起
There's something in there.
才人救了小水的命，以后喜新的命就是才人的。
Oh,
让开！
her actor. What did she give us? Her actor's so good. Xixin's actor is incredible. We had one of the aides gone now. What happened? What the hell happened?
你的脸上，你这怎么一天一个新花
The
样
same thing
啊
that happened to
世子
us.
如此骇人的红斑，
Oh Jesus, man, that's so brutal.
行吧，我们去给你找。走，
看来妒忌带给人的伤害才是最可怕的。
姐姐在此恭喜妹妹啦！既然妹妹受贵妃器重，成为公主及笄礼上的献礼之人， 若被陛下看中，日后可得多提醒
To
自己才
shelter
是
me.
啊。这刘熙竟然成了献礼之人。
Exactly what we said would happen. But I didn't think it would take this time. But I guess, you know what? I can be naive as I want to be, but like I guess I was naive in that moment to think that would just be like some verbal hatred or some scheming. Why wouldn't I think something like this would happen? Like if we really think about it, why wouldn't this happen? This would have happened to us, I think, if we chose to take the percentage. We led her down this path. It was our decision that led her to getting to this thing happening to her face.
主子，让刘才人成为献礼之人，原来这么有用。
She's loving the scheming a little bit. Oh Jesus, man! I know people are gonna say, Calvin, she tried to kill you. I don't care. I don't care. I will feel sympathy for who I want to feel, even though it's not sympathy in the sense of like, oh, poor thing. It's sympathy in the sense of like, Jesus Christ, what has happened here? That this is what we're all doing. This is where we've all gotten to. The systems in place, as I said, have led to this absolute bullcrap. That a woman, after being in her mind feeling like she has to frickin', again, so hurt by something that she feels that she has to constantly try to torture us. And now someone else has tortured her. It's like this big cycle of like viciousness and jealousy that is implanted by the society around us and this whole bullcrap competition. Again, I'm not feeling sorry for her in a way that's like, oh, the poor girl who killed us like 3 times. Oh no. It's again, the systems in place are bogus for women in this world. It's disgusting.
韦贵妃一族卖官鬻爵，此事均由杜若草办，唯有她可打开藏有账本的密匣。
Okay, so they've been selling stuff? Wow, I love the kind of UI here for this.
太好了，终于能抓他个现行。
She loves the scheming. Oh, look at the shot.
官职的事就靠贵妃了。
放心吧，没出过什么差池。先回去吧。
是。
The gold.
你们好大的胆子！
Did we send people there?
竟敢在此卖官鬻爵，将他们拿下！
慢着，梦境姑姑，你是误会了，我们可不是什么卖官鬻爵，我们呀是相好的。
笑话，你还真
With
是不
money?
见棺材不落泪呀！把你们抓住，自然就有真相。
This is a crazy turn of events. I feel like I've gasped like 27 times. Now all the evidence is gone from him.
还真是了不得呀！
He won't be able to say a
怎
thing.
么，梦境姑姑在宫中跟着杨淑妃多年，还没见过弃妇手刃负心之人吗？
She is so
怎么变成这样啊？
emotionless
都愣
here.
着干什么？给我抓住
She
他！
really is. No wonder Consular Depressionist loves her. Oh, she's been warped by this place. No wonder the Consular Depressionist loves her. That she, in an instant, will make up a whole lie about herself and try to stab the living hell out of a dude. Like, she thought on her feet. You can, again, immoral as heck. But you can't say she didn't think on her feet. You can't say she didn't come up with something right away. No wonder she has the trust. Why do you like having Duru around you? She would stab someone right away if it meant my dealings being saved.
你可一定要替希儿做主，希儿按照贵妃的旨意献礼，也就被人害
Oh
成了
my
这样。
god.
这后宫之
We're
中，
about to see how much
最不缺的
influence
就
she
是
actually
漂
has
亮女
here.
人。可女人若是不漂亮，却是毫无立足之地。
Jesus.
好了，是你自己没用。原本高阳公主是钦点你的，这下你也不用去了，省得陛下看着心烦。
高阳公主，
Brutal.
听说刘才人很喜欢让人磕头，那便跪在这儿磕着吧。
高阳公主是帮着武元璋，故意的。
好了，
No,
这
you
武
got
元璋
punished by
我
some
们俩
jealous
急了
person. That's all it
你
was.
下去吧。
Do you think Gao Yang wouldn't even think about doing this? Do you think Gao Yang for a second was like, oh, let's give her like pox on her face? For not even for a second. I'm not saying Gao Yang is perfect. She is kind of perfect. But like, I mean, kind of like everyone does stuff that's bad sometimes in this palace. 100%. Even the sweetest characters, right? Apart from Gao Yang, she's perfect. But like, I'm saying that like, this was just a jealous individual. And you know why she thinks that someone's scheming against her like that?
不好了，主子，杜若在和接头人交易时，被杨淑妃的人抓了。
什么？
他招了吗？
Oh my god, the
还没有。
fear.
但奴婢已将杜若保管在
It's
帐中
rare to
销毁。
see that. Sorry, just to finish what I was saying there. I know I'm pausing so much, but to me it showcases what your mind is like if you think that Gao Yang would do this. That showcases you would do this, right?
烧了就好，即便杜若招了，也是空口无凭。
Yeah.
但杨淑妃的人是怎么知道的？
Oh, now she's gonna start questioning it.
看来是有人泄密。
Don't shift your eyes.
你说是谁？
Say you're gonna find him.
杜若被捕后，韦贵妃或许会怀疑是你泄密，我们需要打消她的疑惑。
So how do we do that? Stop! You go, Xixin. I don't know what to say. Xixin's got no clue. Wait, what? Duro's Bolande? Oh my god, Liu. You know what's so brutal? This is the best option, I think. She knows Duru would not do this. She knows, right? Or at least I think she'd know. This leads to nothing. Guys, I know this is a brutal option for a guy that just lost his dad. But as you know in this game, we have to be brutal.
西辛觉得是杜若的相好兰德。兰德，杜若与兰德相知相守10
Oh
年。
my god, it
是
doesn't
彼
feel
此
good,
在
but
宫
it's
中的依
true.
靠。贵妃前些日子处死了兰德的干爹。
也是，
Yeah,
虽然杜若向来忠心耿耿，但难保枕边之人不会有疑
exactly,
心
exactly.
奴婢方才就打算将兰德押来给贵妃审问，结果他竟不知所踪。
看来，定是他无疑。
Oh my god, it
如今
worked,
会
it
犯下如此
worked.
愚蠢的错误，真是枉费本宫多年的栽培。
贵妃，如今我们该怎么办？杜若被杨淑妃抓住，严刑拷打之下，难免不会泄露一二。
I don't think she would. I genuinely think she would die for the constant oppression's distrust. She's not all right in the head.
留他不得了。
Wait, we're gonna kill her? Are you gonna kill her? I think her mind is gone. I really do think her mind is gone. Oh, there was like a bit of hope on her face.
西西，你请主子放心，我什么都没说。
You see what I mean?
杨淑妃绝不可能借我旁无主子。
只有喝下
Oh
这
my
药，
god.
贵妃才会真正的放
And
心。
she probably would for her as well. In a roundabout way, we got rid of both of them. This is where your loyalty led to, by the way. Your loyalty led to death. This is what the consort oppressionist does not give a damn about you.
奴婢明白。
And she's gonna do it. She's been so loyal to the consort of preciousness. Her mind is all that. Her mind is always about the consort of preciousness.
贵妃不愧是贵妃，远比我想象的
Yeah.
还要狠心绝情。可是她不知道的是，她只是走在了我棋盘中的正确位置。
赵儿，多亏了你的御
Both of them are
医
gone.
母的脸已然好多了。
Okay.
这儿不仅要把姨母的脸治好，也会把姨母心里的伤治好。
Yes. And
对
I
于那
love
些
that she
欺
said
辱过我们
that.
的人，我都会让他们付出代价。
Because it's not just about appearances, it shouldn't
韦贵
be.
妃的代价已然在路上。
What?
她可是韦贵妃身边的红人，你竟可以让其在众人面前
Oh my god. This game. Did we just manage to get both of the constant oppressionist aides technically on our side, or maybe close to our side? 'Cause it's probably gonna be hard to get her on our side. But we've just removed her aides from her.
变成一个死神。
席心将这装有账本的密匣偷给我，可惜我不知道他的密室。
这种密匣我曾见过，机关诡谲。
Wu has come a
若
long
无密
way.
室强行打开的话，机关会把里面的东西彻底毁掉。
Oh god, she's back up. You're alive. You're alive.
残忍，怎么是你？你不是疯了吗？你的脸竟然好了！
All the stories they heard about, right?
韦贵妃待你如此狠绝，若不是我救你，你早已在鬼门关了。
True. But she was willing to die for the constant preciousness.
奴婢对你如此忠心，
Yeah.
你怎能如此对奴婢？
Okay, this is good.
我愿意，
Technically.
只要我尽心尽力的为贵妃做事，至少可以得个自保。
No.
没想到，
Oh, the
贵妃
heartbreak
却
in
因
this
为
gal's
对奴婢的
eyes.
一点猜忌，就让西西将奴婢秘密
No,
刺死
Shishin didn't do that.
杜若，你是个聪明人，与其为无情之主赴死，不如另择一条生路。
Yep, 100%.
多谢武才人的救命之恩，
Jesus
还请才人
Christ, that
护奴
quickly?
婢周全。
原以为你是个忠心护主的，没想到这么快就被其救主了。
奴婢跟随贵妃多年，竟落得这般下场。
I don't know.
既然贵妃无情，那奴婢也该为自己着想。
想让我护你周全，
You have to do
很简单。
something.
这密匣想来你再熟悉
Yes.
不过，只要你将密实告诉我，我便相信你。
我这就告诉才人。子贵臣戊戌
Oh, the symbols are on the bottom?
丑贵
So, I think that... Wait.
子贵臣戊戌巳丑贵
Look at that one there. Say it again.
子
Thank you.
臣戊戌巳丑贵
One more time.
子贵臣戊戌
So before we go any further, I think that this could... Because going through a near-death experience can change your perspective on life. We've heard about this happening in real life. It can change your perspective on life. I genuinely get heartbroken seeing any of these gals, even if they have done horrible things, after they realize that no one gives a damn about them after all their scheming, after all the hard work. Because I keep saying it, but it's the systems in place in this kingdom that have led to them being like this. You know what I mean? The reason that they are treated this way and treated so horribly consistently is because of how this world has been set in place for women in this palace. They are victims from birth in this world. You saw how our brothers treat us sometimes. And the heartbroken look on her face after all of this. The blood on her face as she looked down on us as she realized she just killed her lover. Her mind has been warped so badly, thinking that the only thing she needed in life was the trust of the consort oppressionist. But the consort oppressionist turned her back on her as quick as humanly possible. It's just the truth. Okay.
我果然没有看错，你是个聪明人。
She is smart.
只有此账本不足以扳倒韦贵妃，奴婢愿做人
She's a
证。
great actor as well. Everyone's such a good actor in this game.
求才人庇护奴婢，杜若日后就是才人的人了。
Oh, I know what Yang is going to probably want.
可否为奴婢松绑？
Oh, no. You're going to kill me, guys. You're going to absolutely kill me. Just pretend I didn't do this. You're going to kill me. Yang's going to probably think we're stupid as heck.
杜若，以后我们就是自己人了，一定要相互扶持才是啊。
武媚娘，
Yep.
去死吧！
Yep. 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 Yep.
你竟想让我背叛贵妃！
Her mind is still gone. At least we know this now.
还有你，
She's actually like the Terminator of this freaking world. Like legitimately is like the like she could have her own movie of her taking out that hairpin. She's done it like 20 times this episode. Duro, how you betraying consorted way and helping you open the ledger was only to lure you, and anyone who dares harm her shall die. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. I have no problem saying sometimes I'm wrong. And in this case, I was wrong about thinking that a near-death experience could change your mind. I think I just wanted so badly to... And again, I'm not changing my stance that the women of this palace are all victims of this world. I'm not changing my stance. I'm not changing my sympathy for all of them as well, even if they are killers in some cases and actually horrible people in some cases. That's not me forgiving the horrible stuff that she's done this episode. She killed a random dude. She just killed a dude. That's horrific. And that was evil. What she did was bad. But I hope you understand that, like, I'm not changing my stance on the idea that, like, it's hard for me not to look at it as, like, all this has led to the society that they're in and the palace that they're in and the world that they're in has led to them having to do this to, like, feel like they need to stay alive this way. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And you're gonna be like, Calvin, you fell for that so easy. Yeah, you could tell that, like, I even said it, you guys are gonna kill me. And you could tell that as soon as I sat down beside her, I probably could look back at the edit, but I feel like I tensed up. I was like, oh, I was like, this is the wrong choice. I wanted to believe that we could help her. I think I just wanted to believe. My passion for helping her
你方才将密实告诉我，
outweighed it.
便是将贵妃的命门暴露给我，不过是为了以此投名状得到我对你的信任。若我此刻给你松绑，
Yeah.
你是不是会毫不犹豫地杀了我？
Who's got to be more brutal?
你演得真好，就算贵妃
She's a very good actor.
你也
I
会
believed her for a
用
second.
为她谋划吧？
你怎么知道？
我不知道啊。
你说什么？
方才我不知晓。
Oh my
不过此
god!
刻
You admitted
我便
it!
知晓了。
That's very good from
你输
Wu.
在你太心急，让我为你
I'm
松绑
impressed.
了。
是，我是要杀了你！别妄想我会背叛贵妃。若不是你行诡计，贵妃怎会不信
Are
任
you
我？
kidding me?
我的能耐不过是我的小
This
伎
is how
俩吧。
warped her mind is.
最终下令灭口的，难道不是贵妃吗？
Exactly.
如果早知你如此鬼毒，我当初就算是死，也要
I
劝
know
贵
you
妃
would.
杀了你。
你竟还在一心为贵妃筹划。
Exactly.
可惜贵妃如果知道你还活着，
She could
会
come to
比
kill
任何
you.
人都难过。
Yeah, exactly. She wanted you dead.
那又如何？我不在
Her
乎。
whole life is just dedicated to this one woman. Her mind is locked onto this one woman. This is her life. No!
我愿意为她而死。
Grab her. Grab her. Grab her hand. F, man. I understand. She's not a good person. I understand this. I understand that you can call me naive and you can call me whatever you want. I don't mind. I don't care. If I could have prevented that in some way, I wish I could have. And you're probably like, Calvin, you led so many people to die during this game. Yeah, and if I could prevent all of those things, I would. I'd prevent it all. You know what's interesting though as well now? With this look on Wu's face? She is staring directly into a dead body that did, once again... She didn't choose to kill this person. I want to make this clear. She did the opposite, actually. But again, another example of staring right into the face of the elements of this game that they all play. Duru was so warped in her mind that she didn't care that the consular depressionist tried to kill her. She would rather die than betray her and live in a world knowing that the consular depressionist hated her. That's how her life had become so much part of her world. And I think I got it wrong. I didn't lie. I got it wrong in saying that it was probably just fear. I think she genuinely, her mind is so warped that she can't see a life without being the consular depressionist's aid. Genuinely.
我愿意为她而死。
Can we grab her? Can we grab her? Can we do something? Can we get a doctor? Oh, there's no healing this.
原来这世界早已没有任何事情能让你背叛
Yeah.
贵妃。这么简单的道理，连我都信，
100%.
贵妃却不信。
没了，旁人的知识在你眼中
Mother's loyalty.
不过是可怜无常了。你这样的人，永远不配被人珍惜。
Jesus. This music in the background as well. She said, you see our loyalty as something to mess with. You'll never have true devotion. But can I say as well, with that, the whole thing of like, oh, you see other people's loyalties as a tool? 100% we're using people's loyalties as a tool. We're using people's shaken loyalty as a tool. There's no doubt about this. But what Wu said there is actually very true too. I believe in your loyalty, but the concept of preciousness doesn't. But from Durua's perspective, she's like, I don't need belief in my devotion. Devotion is there without someone's belief in your devotion. Being devoted is being devoted. That doesn't change the fact that like she died for a woman who didn't care about her. 100%. Beautiful scene. Yeah, we've been more manipulative. We've been on that track. We've been using people. So what? No heart, no weakness. Oh yeah, people do care about us. This is a gorgeous scene. Look at this, the snow falling. But like, legitimately, we have to be honest. We legitimately have gotten more brutal. We have. You know people care about you. Yeah. Such a gorgeous scene. Yeah.
当看到杜若对贵妃细心对小水的感情时，
This is stunning.
我却在问自己：若一为而主，我会豁出一切，奋不顾身地护着一个人。
It depends on who it is. Who's this? Who's this? Oh, man. Boyfriend 1B. Oh my god. This is romantic as heck. It's a very pretty scene. Like the snow, him like coming over. That's like, I'm just gonna say this right now, right? That is a very like romantic scene to show up behind you in the snow and hold up your umbrella. Your Highness, what do you think I'm like? Your Highness, you're not curious about what's bugging me? What do you think I'm like is an interesting question, right? But then asking yourself as well, Wu asked herself, am I worthy of devotion? Am I worthy of someone loving me? You know?
殿下觉得我是个怎样的人？
It's a good question.
你是一个能够独迎风雪，但总是忘记为自己撑伞的人。
Wow. Oh. Okay, I see it. I see it, guys. I see it. Li Tai's gonna come back from war and kill him. Let him walk away, tell him to stay. Oh, oh. Oh no. I didn't know it was a timed one. Okay, we let him walk away.
多年之后，我依然会想起这日，我尘封的心终于有了一丝暖意。
Wow. And it's just him giving her the umbrella. Yeah, I was gonna click. I didn't know what to click there, guys. But I was gonna probably ask him to stay. But I just didn't know it was a time thing. That's my bad. But I will say, like, one of the most beautiful things about the scene was the snow falling, the umbrella holding over our heads, and I think that like very romantic and cool of Ji to be like, you know, you never think of sheltering yourself, and then gives the umbrella and walks away in a way that's almost like more romantic than him staying. In a way, don't you think? At least I think so. Like that's like it. Like if someone said that to me, right? If a dude came up to me and was like, you never shelter yourself, you know, and then handed me the umbrella as I was on a dock somewhere, and then left, I'd be like, that's an impression. That's an impression on me forever. He's a romantic. He really is. Brutal episode. This looks fantastic. It's such a stunning scene with the umbrella and everything. Oh my god.
殿下风尘仆仆归来，似乎还未来得及。
They're trying to kill me.
本王若是不来，如何看得到刚才那一幕？
Oh my freaking god. Oh my freaking god. It's destiny.
看来九弟对你颇为上心。
It's destiny that I failed it. Months apart, and that's what you lead with? Holy hell. Oh, have you ever met someone so pretty it hurts? It hurts your soul. Should we try this? Is that what you lead with? But I wonder if that's gonna... this is more playful. But I feel like it's like, hey, come on.
数月未见，殿下就想跟我说这个。
本王很好奇，在你眼里，九弟他是个怎么
What do I think of him? I only have eyes for you right now. Someone needs to keep an eye on. Mind your own business. Let's go.
不管晋王殿下是什么样的人，现在我眼里的人是你。
I know this is technically taboo because we're like a consort of His Majesty. Oh, no. I didn't know he was capable of doing that. I didn't know his facial muscles had that. Oh, he shook it
巧
off.
舌如簧。那本王在你眼里如何？
殿下亲征得胜归来，
This is
是
a
大唐的
gorgeous
英
scene.
雄，也是元昭钦佩的人。
这些话是真心的吗？
自然，
He likes us. He likes us so
这
much.
簪子也太过招摇了吧？
殿下竟还在意这等小事。
He's like, take that out. He's like, get rid of
的确
that
是小事
hairpin.
本王是怕你被其他人迷了心窍，忘了自己说过，不参与这些纷争。
殿下放心，媚娘一直记得。
This guy, when we met him, was... Whoa. We met him, he was so stone-faced. We're like the only person
殿
who's
下
ever
的
made
簪子
him...
难道就不招摇吗？
我归来时，路过你的家乡利州，找当地的工匠打造的。
What?
既是你家乡独有的工艺，
What?
自是不招摇的。
That's so kind. That's so kind. This man used to be so stone-faced, and we have shook him to his core. we have shook him to his core. Do you want to swap umbrellas?
所以你头上的那个，就摘了吧。
He said
征
choose.
战回京，怎会路过利州？
That's actually a very thoughtful gift. That is a very thoughtful gift. Getting something from your... I love both gifts, but that's a very thoughtful gift to give you a gift from your hometown, right? He thought of that. He put thought into that. Did you see the smirk on his face? Did you see the smirk? I'm telling you this right now. I didn't know his facial muscles could do that. I need to shake it off as well. He in no uncertain terms, I'm going to translate the whole scene, okay? Him coming up and telling him to take the pin out. He walks up and says, "Do you like G?" This is me translating. "Do you like G?" "I only like you." "Okay, but it seems G likes you though." "Yeah, but like, don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. But you promised that you wouldn't get involved in all this stuff. You're not involved with that stuff, are you?" "Don't worry, I keep my promises." "All right. Who do you like more?" As he hands us the pin. "Who do you like more, me or G?" That is the whole translation of that conversation. That's it. We're not choosing yet? You know, I think it's gonna be like some sort of like big event or something, or some sort of like function or something, or maybe it could be Gao Yang's birthday. That soup. I'm okay. Trauma from soup. It could be Gao Yang's birthday that we decide to wear one of them.
正好给主子煮的热汤也好了，暖暖身子。
蕊儿真贴心，
这都是蕊儿应该做的。
你变了啊！你以前可不说这些的。
Oh, she's the sweetest
主子，
sweet
这
ever
账
whoever
本就是
sweeted.
韦氏一族卖官鬻爵的证据。
贵妃的臂膀已被除去，我们该想下一步了。
这账本，主子该如何处理呢？
Wait. Oh, thank God. Spread rumor about the Wei clan's bribe deals. This might be stronger. Oh, she's like shaking back and forth. She's doing a little thing. I think handing more to Her Majesty is a direct thing that could work, but I think he won't believe us. I think they'll be able to do plausible deniability, but if we make it spread and make it undeniable, I think it could work way better. I think it could work way better.
将这份罪证按下不表，
只放出韦贵妃卖官鬻爵的风声，这样韦氏一族在前朝的政敌自然不会放过这个弹劾的好机会。
你说你好不容易得来的罪证，为何不直接交于陛下呢？
罪不罪，法不法，都是陛下一人说了算。皇权讲的是好恶，而不是律法。韦贵妃的根基是前朝的韦氏一族，可她还有一张护身符，那便是陛下的爱。若是把这份罪证直接交于陛下，陛下即便震怒，也可能因为旧时情谊法外开。
Then he has all the influence.
所以，唯有在陛下心中
He has
种
to
下
side
一
with
根
the
刺，
stories.
这刺扎得深一些，情谊也就少一
This is
些。
Wu being brutal once again.
待这份情谊消磨殆尽之时，再呈出罪证，陛下自然会将这根刺果断拔除。
啊，原来是这样。那看来此事急不得。
She loves his schemes.
自放出风声
She
后
loves him.
长孙无忌一党抓住机会，
Okay.
展开了对韦氏一族的弹劾，
Oh, that's huge.
但却因没有实证，韦氏一族安然。
Okay.
他们未将此风波放在眼里。
Oh.
没关系，你要的只是一份陛下的猜
Just a
忌。
little bit of doubt. An opening. Open the door.
进展如何？
Beautiful shot again.
陛下虽仍前来安仁殿看望韦贵妃，
Look at this now.
但据属下
Look at our
观察
friend.
陛下与往日相比，沉默了许多。
Interesting. A lack of trust, maybe.
看来是时候将陛下对韦贵妃的情爱消磨殆尽了。
那我们该怎么做？
Lean on His Majesty's feelings for. Oh yeah, because he invited her to the room one time, right? Feed the consort Wei's dream of being an empress. Fan your aunt's hatred for consort Wei. I don't think Wei's gonna trust us all, but maybe we could like talk about this stuff to our aunt. Maybe. I'm not gonna get. I don't want to get her involved. I don't want to get her involved. She's been very nice to us.
很好，如今我们已经有了韦氏一族的罪证。这些年，本宫倒是收集了不少韦贵妃戕害嫔妃的证据。如今时机已成熟，可将其一并呈给陛下。
Oh, well, this is gonna work out for us because Yang has betrayed us 1,000,001 times before. They literally could cut right now to Yang, like bashing her head off a table or something. You know what I mean? That's the way this game goes.
是。
If I see soup coming anywhere, I'm running.
韦贵妃到。
陛下。
跪下。
Oh, she's not used to that.
不知做错了什么。
你看看你这些年，在朕的眼皮子底下做了多少贪
And
赃
after all
枉
that doubt
法、
as
草
well,
菅人命的事。
it's a bubbling doubt as well when it eventually like rises to the top.
陛下，都是妾的错，是妾的父兄们借用妾的名头做下这些贪赃枉法的事。
Is she gonna get out of this?
妾有罪，没能及时察觉，请陛下责罚。妾愿废去贵妃之位，降为宝龄，还请陛下。
Is he gonna be swayed?
伤了龙体。
I do think he's a bit foolish sometimes.
起来吧。
Because you know what? You know what the thing is? I'm just gonna say this right now, right? If you're unaware of all these schemes and you have a higher opinion of like a lot of the ladies around here, because again, here's the thing, right? I do have a high opinion of a lot of the ladies around here. I think they're incredibly smart and so capable, and in some cases very cunning. They're almost ruling this place more than like any of the guys are. But from the Majesty's perspective, I wonder if it's a situation where like we have to like put ourselves in his shoes, where he's oblivious to a lot of the stuff going on, and he just sees like this lady who he's like cared for years, crying in front of him. And while like we all believe, you know, ourselves, we know she's, you know, faking this stuff. From his perspective, it's probably like, oh my God, like she's truly sorry, you know? And I know you people probably like, how could you believe that? How could anyone believe that? But you have to look at it from different perspectives. We've seen the insider knowledge. He hasn't. It's completely different. Unless he does something now. No.
听说了吗？贵妃和其族人犯下大错，陛下震怒，降贵妃为宝
He
龄，
did demote her.
安仁殿。韦氏族人贬的贬，流放的流放。
Thank God we have the Gospel twins.
岂不是比我们才人的位分还要小啊？
你只知道宝龄位分小，不知道这其中含了陛下多少的偏心。若是换了旁人，那早就被诛灭全族了。
Yep, 100%.
这倒也是啊。
He was lenient.
看来贵妃并未就此一蹶不振。若是她有一天东山再起，
So you have to strike her when she's down? What?
什么声音啊？
Oh, what's happened now? Why does she still have power? Is it her family?
你好大的胆子，敢算计我！武才人，若非那些账册出现在陛下面前，我还不知袭心竟然已经被你测了。
Oh
你放心，
no.
很快，本宫就会送你的姨母一起下
Wait,
去。
how does she have this much power
黄泉路
still?
上你们不会孤单的，你就安心的成为我牡丹园里
She
的
said, I'm gonna bury you alive. Holy freaking hell. Don't act unless you can kill a single strike. The peony flowers and... So wait, do we have to, like, do it directly then? We just have to give the evidence directly. Wait, it's from here? So not Fanner, it's not the ant thing. This is the last choice I'm going to pick, guys. So they get another brutal death. I think in the end what happened was she used her last bit of power before she left, or before she got demoted, to get rid of us. She wasn't taking any chances on her way back up to the top.
如今陛下对韦氏一族已有忌惮，若再知道韦贵妃觊觎后位，有外戚干权的野心，一个帝王能否容得下皇权被侵蚀？陛下会告诉我们答案的。
Oh, that worked? Or it's gonna work?
奴婢探得了一个消息，陛下似乎有意另立新后。
Oh.
什么？自长孙皇后走后，后位已
So
经
she'll
空
move
缺
a
了
lot
10多
faster,
年。
make some mistakes.
我与杨淑妃也斗了10多年，如今终于要见胜负了。
杨淑妃近日已有所行动，她在扩写女则。
女则，
贵妃不必忧心，杨淑妃此法实在可笑。女则能有何用？
你懂什么？女则是先皇后亲自编写的，是天下女子典范，
Yeah.
意义非凡。
若真如此，我们何不赶在她前面？
So she wants to expand it
喜
first?
心啊，你向本宫献上了一册妙计。
Do you think that's gonna upset the
主子，这卷新女则是主子暗中召集才子，
um
素心夜寐费了一
the
个月
emperor?
完成的。再由主子亲手誊写，陛下见了定然欣喜。
Oh no. I think that's what's gonna happen. It'll upset him maybe. He might be like, what the hell? This is my wife's book.
陛下，韦贵妃求见。
陛下，这是妾的心血之作，新女则，还请陛下过目。
He's not gonna be happy about this, is he?
你以前向来不爱这些，怎么如今倒是转了性子？
今时不同往日了，如今妾也想效仿新皇后，尽力为陛下。
Because we know he's never gone over, right? We know he hasn't.
今时不同往日，替朕分忧。
陛下若是觉得好，那日后天下女子皆以此书为准则，也算是将长孙
He
姐
has
姐
a
的
bit
女
of
则
an
传
angry
承
look
下
in his
去。
eyes, doesn't he?
跪下！
We're back here again.
陛下，妾不知做错了什么。这便是赵儿的计划。
我的赵儿果然是聪慧，可万一陛下喜欢韦贵妃所做的新女则，咱们岂不是弄巧成拙了吗？
就算撰写新女则是正确的事，也需要在正确的时机去做。我会让习心。
Because I think that's what His Majesty is saying. I'm not saying yes as I totally understand it, but I think His Majesty was kind of like saying like, why now? Why would you do it now? All of a sudden, you never cared about this before. The timing is all wrong.
在韦贵妃完成女则的当夜，将韦氏一族罪证秘密送至宰相。
Incredible. Please say this works, because I don't want to get our friend involved.
当这些全然呈现在陛下面前时，我为韦贵妃准备的一场酣畅淋漓的盛宴，也将拉开序幕。
你和韦家，这些年在朕的眼皮子底下，究竟做了多少草菅人命、贪赃枉法之事？
So I wonder if you'll be less lenient now of her, because he also has this stuff of her trying to make the new book as well.
如今你并没有登上后位，就开始以皇后自居了吗
I wonder.
皇后是母仪天下之人。
Again, comparing it to his wife.
你配吗？
It worked.
只有当贵妃意图染指后
Oh
位之心，
my god, we
招
did
来于
it.
前，朝堂之上韦家的罪证，才能彻底点燃帝王。
She's gone.
将陛下对她这么多年的情爱
Is she just gone?
烧得烟消云散。
Did we just get rid of the... We just got rid of the Empress. Not the Empress, sorry, the Consort of Preciousness. I finally won. Miang, now the Consort weighs out of the picture, you're finally safe. What a relief. I don't think that's the case. I'm so glad we didn't have to use you for this. You're such a kind person. Wu Yanzhou, the pain you'll feel in the next chapter will... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I'm saying this right now. 110%. If we have gotten rid of her, that's insane if we have. It's absolutely insane if we have. Because that's a long time coming. And to do it in such a way, yes, we failed the first time, but still, it's huge because that's our biggest rival. Let's take a look at the heartfelt umbrella. Wait, did he paint that umbrella himself? And I told him I didn't tell him to stay. I didn't mean to tell him to go, but still.
殿下来来回回，废寝忘食的画了10多把伞都不满意，究竟为何？
You know what I think is happening here?
若是能有把趁手的伞，
Oh.
少些含义。
Okay, I'm such a bad person. I'm such a bad person. I'm sorry, I'm such a bad person, guys. I'm such a bad person. No, okay, I'm gonna make something clear. No, you're not a bad person for picking the person you like. I hope it makes sense, because I know there's probably like some people out there, especially, I want to say especially women, right? Who sometimes feel pressured to date, like who might feel pressure sometimes to date the guy that's just because he's being nice. Don't ever think that way. Not that he's a bad person, but like just because someone's nice to you, that doesn't mean they're owed a relationship. It doesn't work like that. But what I will say is that I do feel like affection towards G. I do. And the stuff he does is so incredible and so amazing that even if we don't end up together, let's say down the line I don't end up with G, right? I want it to be known that like whoever he does end up with is the luckiest person who ever lived. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Let's take out Li Tai's triumphant return.
父皇，儿臣此次出战薛延陀
Yeah, you did.
共斩首5000，俘虏3万余口，
Yeah.
牛羊马匹无数，擒敌手而归。今后，薛延陀愿
We should
俯
be
首
cheering
称
for
臣，
war, honestly.
归顺大唐。
好，
Look, he's so happy with
这
him.
是我大唐之福，朕重重有赏。
儿臣凯旋，皆因父皇神威庇护。
Oh. My heart broke a little bit.
你文能修书扩地志，武能征战薛延陀，不愧是我。
Whoa. Show me his
李
face.
世民的儿子。
No, they didn't show me his face. The reason I jumped there because there's moments with these two guys, with Ji and Li Tai, where they have their scheming, they do horrible things sometimes. Li Tai, for when he saw his father's happiness, can we look at it again? Look at this. Watch this. Look at the childlike look in his eyes all of a sudden.
儿臣此次出战薛延陀
So sad.
共斩首5000，
Disapproval
俘虏
meant
3
so
万余
much to
口
him. Look
牛
at
羊
this.
马匹无数，擒敌手而归。今后，薛延陀愿俯首称臣，归顺大唐。
好
Here it is. Look,
这是我
look
大
at it.
唐之福，朕重重有赏。
儿臣凯旋，皆因父皇神威庇护。
Wait, can you make this even more HD?
你文能修书扩地志，
Oh, I
武
can.
能征
Oh,
战
okay,
薛延
okay.
陀
Yeah, but just in case. Wait, wouldn't 4K be okay?
不愧是我李世民的儿子。
Because I'd be able to render 4K video, right? 100%, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But it's 1080, but like we could do 4K if it worked.
自长孙皇后仙逝，后位空悬，你们可知陛下为何不曾再立新后？
He's in love.
听闻两仪殿一直高悬着长孙皇后的画像，虽然斯人已逝，但在陛下心里，大唐的皇后从来只有一个。
我刚入宫时，姨母就曾告诉我，要好好熟读女则。 这卷长孙皇后的遗作，陛下非常看重，为天下女子典范。
Man.
任何女子都比不上长孙
Yep,
皇后
100%.
她心中的位置。
And it's unfair, right? And I'm gonna say this right now, it's unfair. I'm not praising this dude one bit, because here's my thing. Nothing can replace my wife. Nothing. But what about 20 girls? You know, that are all vying to be close to me. You know what I mean? People are dying to be close to him. And he's not totally, I don't want to make him out to be this like dopey, like, I don't know any of the schemes that are going on. He knows how cutthroat this thing can be, right? He just doesn't know the extent of like what everyone does all the time. Like, he's not this good person that like is so oblivious. Like, if you care about your wife so much, buddy, become a wife guy and then send everyone home. You just be by yourself, you know? I know someone's gonna say, well, Calvin, you can't do that, the cultural things in place, 100%, but like, I'm a wife guy who like sometimes will request a woman from my room. It's like, yeah, dude, you totally care. Oh my god, what a dude. You know, he never got over his wife. Yeah. I heard that he like cries about her as these women fight to be by his side, you know? I don't know, dude. I don't care for him. I don't. And now we're gonna look at this as well. Heartbreaking story this is for me as well.
贵妃才会真正的放心。
奴婢明白，我从小被父母遗弃，是这个世上不被需要的人。
Dirt. What are you doing this to me?
她需要我。她
Here
甚
it
至
is.
将最
Once again.
最重要的事只交给我一个人。
The pressures that it puts on people.
这最后一件事，我觉得
It's not fear, it's his absolute loyalty for a mind that is broken. His absolute loyalty from a mind that is broken. That's what it is. We're going to continue with more of the chapters, but we can briefly go through all the stuff that we thought so far, just so we don't lose out on some stuff either, you know? We'll go through briefly, because again, we're going to keep going. We're not done. We're playing a long part of this now. Where did it start? It felt longer, but it started here. Yeah, we decided that Shishin and Duro were the two people that we could probably manipulate a little bit. And what we basically did was we got them away from the Consort of Preciousness by saving her brother, but doing it in a way that made her feel the pain of losing her brother. It was actually pretty horrible. It's really hard to watch. And we also did it then by framing Duruo. And in the end, canonically, Duruo ended her own life because she was so loyal to the Consort of Preciousness no matter what. We basically just put her to sleep for a bit. In the alternate timelines, Duruo died at one point trying to kill the Consort of Preciousness. Also in our alternate timeline, we died after we ruined the Duruo's and her partner's lover. And I said it before, I don't have to say it like a broken record again, but I got it wrong thinking that it was just fear of the Consort of Preciousness. I think it's 100% this pure blind loyalty from someone whose mind is broken. Shishin killed so many people in those alternate timelines and even killed that guy in the end. Remember, she stabbed him in the neck, this random dude who's doing the deliveries, because she would rather die than live in a world where she wasn't by his side. And you can see that in just the way that she acted here, but also you have to think of it this way. She had nothing, and then the Consort of Preciousness plucked her from nothing. So she truly feels like her life belongs to the Consort of Preciousness. This right here, on the opposite side for me, is a parallel, and it's a choice you make in this game. And for me, I made the right choice. What I mean is, we could have kept her brother. We could have had a leverage over this woman forever. But then, I'm just saying this right now, that would make us exactly like the Consort of Preciousness. And I'm not saying we're morally justified all the time. We manipulated like heck in this situation. We did something horrible in this situation, even, you could say. In the end, it's the best possible outcome, but we did something horrible. So the way I look at it is this. We are keeping aspects of our humanity while still falling down into the depths of this palace's hell. We're keeping parts of our soul the best way we can. And that was through helping her. And now she's on our side, helping us out in all these situations. And she deserved to be helped. She's already had a heart. You could tell she had a heart for 100%. Yeah. And then we have Duruo. She died. We also got Li Ji's support. He gave us an umbrella. I was going to ask him to say, because I want to make this clear. Like, if I ended up with Li Ji in this game, you wouldn't be bad off it whatsoever. He's a kind person to us, and he's very romantic and all this stuff too. He's helped us out so many times, and I adore him as a character. But yeah, I'm ran out of time, but it led to us talking to Li Tai, and Li Tai was showing how jealous he was, and he also gave us a present as well that was a pin from her homeland, which is really, really nice as well. And you can tell he likes us because the first thing he did when he got back was find us. That's the first thing he did. A really beautiful scene, by the way. Gorgeous looking scene. He gave us a hairpin we have to think about as well. In the end, we stopped Wei. We stopped the Consort of Preciousness. And the way we did this, in the end, was, to me, very effed up as well. Not effed up in, like, again, she didn't deserve our pity. She didn't deserve us, like, protecting her. She would have killed us 20 times before we even killed her once. We played on the fact that His Majesty isn't over his wife. We played on that fact and made her look like she was trying to replace him, and then the dirt came up afterwards, which that was a missing ingredient, because without that replacement aspect, he had sympathy. But the fact that she seemed like she was trying to replace his wife, which again, I want to make it clear, that means he's just a really selfish person anyway, as well. Oh, you only care because she was replacing your wife? You didn't care about this dirt the other time? Of course, yeah, because again, the way they write characters in this game, and I think this is a perfect example of this, an amazing moment where we stopped the Consort of Preciousness, an amazing moment where finally, oh my god, we did it. But it's an undertone of, again, they write characters to be realistically selfish. They just do. In the end, we did something to manipulate people this episode. We did stuff that was not morally good in these episodes. But also, His Majesty isn't some like dopey, oh, I don't know what's going on. He was more angry about the replacing of his wife than he was about the dirt. And that makes him dirt, in my opinion. Because while Wei, the Consort of Preciousness, deserved to be demoted and deserved to be locked away for all the stuff that she's done to everyone, I think also you have to say as well that, like, he only deciding to lock her away because of the replacement of the wife thing, when in reality, dude, if you've slept with another woman, if you've kissed another woman, you've moved on too. You can say you haven't in your heart. Yeah, you might still think about her, but it's like, oh, you were trying to replace my beautiful wife. Honey, what do you think of these 20 girls who love me? Huh? Like, it's and I know people are going to say Calvin's is the culture. Still, I look at everyone as on an individual level. He is just as big as part of this whole system as anyone is. And he is an instigator in the system. If he wanted to tomorrow, I know for a fact that he could make life easier for a lot of the women in this place. He could, 100%. But again, he's also a part of the system and benefits from it as well. Which is why, like, if you ask me to choose between being by his side or Li Tai or Li Ji's side, guess what? The two brothers come here. I know people are going to say, well, Calvin, they also benefit from it too. Yeah, 100%. You're correct. You're 100% right. We're hypocrites sometimes too, but I think you have to be hypocrites sometimes in this game. I think you have to be. But yeah, like, that's the way I saw the last scene. It was one of those things where, like, I think it was an epic moment because, like, oh my god, we finally got her out of the way. Maybe for a bit, but at the same time too, we have to be honest that it was an uphill battle, and it was a situation where people died along the way. People suffered along the way. But the way I look at it, even though it's bad, it's one of those situations that with all the stuff that the Consort of Preciousness has done to people and all the stuff she's willing to do to us, she was willing to poison us like 20,000 times. She wanted us to kill her as well. If Wu went up to her and just killed her, I wouldn't think less of Wu. I just wouldn't. I'm sorry. She's again, as I said, every single woman in this palace is a victim of these situations. Every single one of them. Even Consort of Preciousness. But that doesn't change the fact that the Consort of Preciousness has done so many evil things that she's not worthy of our sympathy right now, because she would have killed Wu. She had no problem with the girl Duru who supported her so much dying. She had no problem ending the life of Shishin as well. She has no problem torturing. And it's the same, I want to make it clear, it's the same with our aunt. Our aunt doesn't deserve our sympathy either. You know what I mean? But I hope you understand when I say, like, oh, I have sympathy for Du Ro, is not me saying that she's right for what she did. She killed a random dude. She killed her lover. She did all this stuff. I just don't think, I think this whole system, this is showcasing what this can do to you mentally. This is showcasing what they will do to your family. Again, another reason why the Consecration doesn't deserve our sympathy in that way. It's all so brutal for the women of this palace. Where I hope you understand where I'm like, I have sympathy, but also at the same time too, I also understand that they deserve some of the stuff they get sometimes. Hope that makes sense. Okay, the Emperor's Wrath? So the Wei clan. The aftermath, everything that happened. She didn't get killed? So she still has her title. So even after everything that happened, it's almost like she's been taken out of the picture, but she's not actually like gone. So there was like false celebration almost. Yeah, but it's about the he still has her favor, or she still has his favor. No. See, she brought it in her mind. That's why she's built it up this whole time, is that's what it was. Now that's not that. Love under Imperial Tyranny 1. Yeah, again, her whole worldview was broke because she thought as soon as she's out of the picture, everything's grand. But still, the Emperor does not want to let go of Wei. And here's the thing, I'm not saying I want someone to be executed. Like, I'm not like a supporter of the death penalty, but I'm saying that, like, you know, she's still getting off without a punishment pretty much. Like, oh, you're locked away somewhere, but she still has her dog and she's still happy. You know what I mean? She's basically in the same position, just without followers. There's our best bud. My lady. Yeah. Even, oh yeah, but she did that to Liu. To not insult dogs even. Are you serious? She like sees it as her own daughter now almost.
你可否在宫外托人帮我打造一条一模一样的项链？是，主子。如今韦贵妃已然逝世，我不必再侍奉。我想留在主子身边，可以吗
？Are you serious? Yes. F yeah.
好。
This might cause problems though.
别来我身边吧。太好了。
You know this game.
一定会好好守护主子的。
The text shows up on the screen. Once she's in charge of your side, everyone in the palace knew she had been your spy. There we go. We tried to do something nice. You got hated and suspected. Of course. Not surprising that something happened to you again. After being cast out, you assumed a new identity and opened a musician's quarter in Chang'an, which is in truth a spy network. You trained skilled musicians as spies and called Hornets. This is actually a really badass ending. It's crazy. It's crazy how quickly this ended. The Hornets stung in mansions of nobles, gathering leverage and striking injustice. Hell yeah! Oh my god, this ending's perfect. You were proud they succeeded because they learned your lesson of caution and patience and ruthlessness. This is such a great ending. But still, it's so crazy that's how it went to. That's, I guess, a hidden ending of some kind. Make timely turns, bravely explore new fields, and shift to the path that fits you best. You'll succeed. So again, we can't have her as our follower directly. I knew it was going to come. Something was going to happen of it. And it makes sense that people would be like, okay, now she's completely on our side. That makes sense that we were plotting them this whole time. Because you wouldn't just leave your master that quickly, right? We're going to have to decline. I'm so sorry.
此时你若来我身边，必然会引来疑心
和猜忌。110%.
此事还不能急，我们徐徐
Yeah,
图之。
it's an appropriate response.
主子说的有道理。
It is. It just makes sense.
听说了吗？
陛下打算将高阳公主许配给房相之子
Whoa.
房遗爱。房玄龄是陛下最信任的老臣，这门婚事真是天造地设。
Is she happy about this though?
我不嫁，我要嫁我喜欢的人。
哦，高阳。
父皇，你要是觉得他那么好，你自己嫁给他。
说什么呢？驾驭大
I
唐
love
宰辅
that.
房玄龄之子，
She's
于国
hilarious.
于民皆有利处。这门婚事，容不得你做选
It
择。
should be your choice to
反
make.
正我死也不嫁，我要自己做选择。
放肆！看来是朕平时太宠你了。
No, she's clearly the one person in your life that you actually did a good job raising. Like, if any, you know what's so crazy about this? Like, in my perception, I understand that there's a different culture and it's a different time, but Gao Yang is like the perfect example of like, I would be parading her at every party being like, not in a weird way, I'm saying like in a way of like being like, look, this is my daughter. Like, she is a perfect, like, this is the representation that you did something right with your life, that you have a daughter like this. She's supportive, she's kind, she's hilarious, she's independent, she's strong. Like, you did, like, this would be the one thing I'd be like, I did a good job somewhere. You know what I mean? I did something good in life, you know, to be able to get here.
武才人，你上前来。
Oh.
朕今日召你前来，是看公主和你感情甚笃。
Yes.
你的话，她应该能听得进去。
Who he tried to talk down? His Majesty. So we tried to talk down His Majesty from doing this. Yeah.
妾斗胆，请陛下暂延婚约。
你说什么？
Princess Gaoyang is way too young for this. The late Empress Zhangzhen's memorial is right around the corner. Do you think he'd be upset with us playing this card? I don't think they care about this in this world. They sent like a 14-year-old into this world right away as a what they call it? I forgot the phrases. Maybe we'll try this.
陛下，长孙皇后继承将近，届时河宫上下都会以此事为重。此时筹备婚事，和陛下与公主对先皇后的忧思之情相悖。
He does care about her.
妾斗胆戒言，待继承之后再议婚嫁之事。
Yang Yang's like, yes, it makes sense. Ooh. Gao Yang's so happy.
母后要是在的话，一定不会这般逼儿臣的。还好想你呀，母后。
Oh my
行了行了，此婚一事，待先皇后的
It
继承
takes
之
a
后
lot
再议
to.
吧。
This is how she's such a good actor, right? It takes a lot to be a good actor and then have to pretend to be a bad actor, you know?
公主完烈，穆内侍
在，
送她到上仪局学学规矩。
是。
No, you don't need to
退下
learn
吧。
anything. She's fantastic.
那起来吧。
这是我第一次在天子面前说无
Yeah, and
用
it
谈
worked.
话。那个时候的我，
You did it in a very respectful way,
心
though.
里充满勇气。
You did it in a very respectful way. I love this.
刚刚幸亏有
No
你
problem.
傻高
I
阳
die for you.
刚才真是吓死我了。
媚娘，我带你去见呆瓜吧。
啊，呆瓜。
公主，
What's he doing now?
公主，奴婢这就带你去上仪局，女官会教导女则。
The code of women? You don't need that bullcrap.
媚娘，去上仪局就没法带你见呆瓜了，我们该怎么办
We gotta find a way to get you, little fool. Say father's earrings are lost, have him find them. Slip away when he's not watching. Say father's earrings are lost and have him find them. Should we try this? This playful music as well. The playful music that might end up in me dying. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but like, is it just, I know like maybe I don't wear makeup, like, right? Not that I have anything against them wearing makeup, but like, I think her makeup's perfect. Her hair is perfect. She's just the most adorable person who ever lived. She legit is. Maybe try this.
耳烫掉了啊！哎，我的耳当怎么掉了呀？
He's so efficient, even though he
是父
wants.
皇送我的生辰礼，
这么重要的礼物。
Oh, he knows what's happening.
分头找吧。
公主莫急，耳当掉了，老奴让其
No
他内侍去找。老奴是看着公主长大的，公主这点小伎俩，老奴
Okay, we're slipping away.
公主就别再为难老奴了，还是快些走吧。
Wait, is this gonna work? he's gonna realize this too.
我突然感觉腹痛不
This
已，
is so cute.
我的肚子突然好疼。哎呀，
木内侍，公主肚子疼，你快去找御医吧。
老奴是看着公主长大的。
行了，你又来了，别说了，走吧。
We gotta slip away. They're just gonna slip away? At least you got to see those cute scenes though, right? That's adorable.
我们现在不能从正门走，木内侍
The
发现了
relationship's so
肯定会
important
守
to
在
me.
正门的。我知道有个围墙，我们可以翻出去。来，相信我。
这能出去？
Look at her. She's so mischievous.
媚娘，快来啊！
Is this too dangerous? Am I gonna fall to my death? Standing on the princess's shoulders. This would be a crime in some countries. How do I do this? Press and hold? Like that? Oh, it's a time thing. Oh god. I do not want any of us to die. I didn't realize it was a time thing.
小心，小心，小心！
This is hilarious. Look where we are. I swear to God, we cannot drop her. I will reset the game if we drop her.
让我上去。
If we dropped her, I would reset the game. I'm not even lying to you guys. It's not even a thing. Look at this. The princess and like Saramu both on top of this building here. Oh, we seeing something here?
用了它，还怕你脸上的伤好不了吗？不过这可是宫中的禁药，残忍，小心。
Jesus, man. The way they value beauty so much, right?
公主，小心点。
She said she was going to disfigure us in this episode, but then again, that might have just been a side thing they had there in the episode.
我上来了。
你的手。
没事儿，我们快溜吧。
Mind your business, Liu. Liu, you could have been friends with us. This could have been a trio. If you were just like actually friends with us, this could have been a trio.
高阳，我们在这大慈恩寺见呆瓜。
跟我来。
I trust her. Even if it's gonna be the most hilarious scene ever. Do you like this guy?
呆瓜。
Is this the guy you like? Do you like him? He's so pretty. Gaoyan, he's so handsome.
高阳公主，
他的心上人，竟然。
Oh, that is that too. But yeah,
这
he's
是我
very
的好
handsome.
朋友，媚娘。
女施主，
见过小师傅。
We gotta make this happen for Gaoyan. We have to.
手受伤了，有点疼。
Oh.
我去拿药。
哦。
哎，你先回来。
啊。
我现在已经有点不疼了。
Look at her face.
我去看看寺里的僧人有没有药。
Yeah, I'll leave. He's really pretty. Gaoyan, and he seems lovely.
其实我这一次来是有话要对你说。我可能马上就要嫁人了。
We can't let that happen. How does he feel? If something happens to this guy because of this, I'm gonna be so upset. The two flickering lights representing them.
阿弥陀佛，贫僧自当为公主高兴。
No! No! He just has to say that.
你想说
No, he just has to say that. Gaoyan, he has to. He doesn't want to get in trouble. Gaoyan, he's gorgeous. Fight for him. You know what I mean? Tell him, F being a monk, let's run.
卞熙，愿公主此生幸
Again, he
福。
has to. Oh. Even the prettiest people by is not good enough for Gaoyang. I want to make that clear. Our gal's too amazing. Doesn't matter how amazing you are as well. You could have saved the world 10 times over. I'm going to be assessing you for Gaoyang 100%. See, he has to. I know he has to. Like, he can't just like... I hope it doesn't sound like I'm talking down to Gaoyang, because again, I think in Gaoyang's mind, she definitely wants this to be a thing, and she has a right to be with someone she wants to be with. I don't care what anyone says. But it's a monk, And from his perspective, it's like he probably has to be celibate, I'm guessing. But I don't know how monks work like that. But he also like, from my perspective, hearing that the princess is about to get married, and then if someone overheard you saying, I don't want this to happen, please stop this, what's the first thing that's going to happen? You're dead. You're gone. You know what I mean? Again, I wish the best for Gao Yang, and she needs someone who is amazing, and it's I adore. She's like my favorite character. She's so funny. She's so adorable. She's so sweet. She's been so nice to us. And obviously, I want her to be who she wants, but whoever she is going to be with has to be a good person, or else Liu better not have caused some trouble. She probably has. Oh my god.
我先去找木内侍读女则了。
She knows. Look, she knows. Like you do have some time together.
武才人真是上天入地无所不能啊。
Yeah.
彼此彼此。
你们去大慈恩寺做什么？
We were praying for His Majesty. We were praying. See, he might. I adore him, but he might use this. I'm not stupid. I might be a little bit stupid over this face, but we were praying for His Majesty. We were praying for your perfect match. This is a little bit flirty, right? A little bit. Tell him the truth. Again, I hope people probably will agree with me. You get what I'm saying when like if we tell him that there's a monk that's like he might be able to use this, but I don't think he would go against Gao Yang, would he? I don't know. Should we say this just for fun?
我们去给你求姻缘了。
为本王求姻缘，武才人真是热心。
举手之劳吗？殿下谬赞了。
那你怎么知道本王是否有心上人？
既替你求了，你自然会遇到。
那本王觉得挺灵的。
Oh. His smile is
你虽然
gorgeous.
胡言乱语，但是口风倒是挺紧的。但你知
Yeah, he's proud.
你在帮着高阳做什么？
看来殿下知道了。既然殿下知道，身为高阳的皇兄，何不为他做些什么？
Interesting question.
看来你对高阳倒是真诚。天子利用姻亲来笼络重臣，是历朝历代的。
Yes. Yeah, they are. This is the same in most cultures with kings and queens. They will marry off their daughters to different people to like gain advantages and more. It's horrible. But what I love about this is I actually assessed Li Tai wrong, because I think in here he was kind of like more just hoping that we were being discreet, which again does match with his character. How many times have we done something absolutely like mischievous and he's like, man, I love her. He's like, man, that's my girl. He does that all the time. But like we could like right now, I guarantee you, like if we could like plot to kill like half this palace, and he would be like, that was Wu? Yeah. Man, I underestimated her. He's just like that, you know?
生在帝王家，却无法得一相爱之人白首。
Oh no, no, let's run.
我、高阳、晋王，还有前太子。
Yeah.
这真的是永远无法改变的宿命。
It's horrible.
唯有江山入怀，帝王之爱才有意义。
So we gotta make him king. Look at the redness in his eyes, the emotion there. Because again, there is like a seriousness to that as well. Like, and let's make it clear here, right? He did have a hand in ruining the relationship between the crown prince, the former crown prince. This is a fact, right? But as I said before, I still think it's one of those situations where like, how do I say it without sounding weird? What he did was horrible. What he did was not good, right? But also at the same time too, I do believe that this weird pressure that they put on everyone in this palace has infected everybody. Look how everyone acts. Everyone is doing these crazy, we've done crazy stuff. We pretended that like a kid was dead. And again, it was good in the long run, but we've all done some crazy stuff here. I'm not saying what he did was good. I'm just saying that like this palace is like an infection, this culture, like, and it's not even just this culture. I want to make it seem like, oh, Chinese, culture. It's not that. I would never say that. That's so weird to say. Because even like, this is like, you watch Game of Thrones. Look what the game over who is king and who is queen does to people. And that's based on like a lot of medieval culture. Where like the game of who, and by the way, nowadays, Look at what rising through the ranks of politics does to people. It's an infection. It boils everybody. I hope it doesn't make us. And you guys know I never even excuse our own bad deeds. I've said this a million times over. But I do think that like everyone in this palace, to an extent, is dealing the cards that was dealt to them in weird ways.
高阳之事，终究不是以你我之力能够改变。
Yeah.
事在人为。
Yes. Look at this man. So pretty.
自古遵从父母之命便是天理，公主的种种言行太过离经叛道。
Oh, stop.
陛下，该将其拉回正道才是啊。
他在的时候，最疼的就是高阳。
How could you not?
朕又何尝想要逼他呢？
先皇后若在，定会规劝教导公主回归正轨，而绝非让她在歧途之
Towards
路
love?
迷途
Towards
实现。
love. She's the kindest, nicest person in this palace.
你听说高阳公主的秘闻了吗？也不知是谁捅出来的。
It was Liu, wasn't it?
才人关系最好吗？难道？
不会吧？
我也想见见公主心上人是何方神
是
圣。
我也是。
She's gonna think it was us, is she? Is she gonna think it was us? Oh, she's getting ready as well.
媚娘，谢谢你来陪我试吉吉里的一曲。吉吉之后，你就长大了。
Oh.
媚娘，可我不想长大。
Of course, it's horrible.
我的
It
好
comes
高
with,
粱
especially in this place.
就算长大了，你也要做最快乐的公主。
公主殿
That's
下，
such a sweet thing to
房
say.
公子求见。不见。可他说这是陛下的旨意。
Oh.
让他进来吧。
What's after happening?
参见公主。我与公主成婚在一起。
Oh, he's the
特意
betrothed.
拜见公主。这没你的事儿，不要打扰我和公主。你先下去吧。
Oh, he's
我要
awful.
跟公主单独谈谈。
I was gonna say he's not like I was gonna be like, oh, he doesn't look that bad, you know what I mean? I was gonna be like that, but now like your ugliness on the inside came out to the outside, and now you're dog ugly. I love your outfit though. You know, you can use that to like maybe sell for a fair ride home. This place is indeed unbearable. What's that buzzing out to you?
我怎么听到有苍蝇在嗡我啊？我也听到了。
Oh, we probably made Goyang get in trouble though. What are you gonna do, buddy?
陛下特许臣来给公主殿下送礼。
放那儿吧。
Buddy, what did you like? This is what's so crazy about the men in this world, and I'm gonna say it. What the men in this world, they truly believe they're destined to own everything, even the girls, to the point that when a girl doesn't give them the affection back that they expected, he's like, "What the hell, man?" And you can see in his eyes, he's like, "What? This isn't working." He told us to leave, bro. Here's the thing: you could be the prettiest man who ever lived, right? But if you're the rudest man who ever lived, you're not good enough to date Gao Yang. And it's not happening. I say learn some manners. Go to manner school.
公主，这可是房某亲自给你挑的，想来你应该是喜欢的。
公子，不好了！
What?
公子，
喊什么喊？既然礼已送到，那房某便先。
Please don't be something bad, because they wouldn't do this if it wasn't something bad.
成何体统？
寺庙那边。
闭嘴，别在此处惊扰了公主。去那边说。
Is the temple?
事情办得怎么样了？
公子恕罪，属下办事不力，动手时不小心打翻了寺院的烛台，这才引发了火。
Did they try to?
你可知大慈恩寺是什么地方？我就让你杀一个你把寺给我烧了。
They killed him. They freaking killed him.
我已让蕊儿传信给靖王殿下，殿下一定会尽快赶到的。母亲。
Oh my god, they killed him, didn't they? These freaking disgusting assholes. Imagine that. I'm gonna kill your true love. so we can be happy. That's such a horror. This looks very dedicated, by the way. There's branches of trees around everywhere as well set on fire. Gao Yang, stay safe, please.
看见变机了吗？变机在哪里？
变机师傅，原本逃出来了，但他又冲回火场救其他人了。现在应该
Oh no, Gao Yang, you stay outside. Gao Yang, you stay outside. Let me go in, please. Gao Yang. Oh no. Oh, please don't let anything happen to her. Is that G? G, please go in and help her. At least let me do it. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll die for her. Oh. Please, please don't let anything bad happen. Please don't let anything happen to Gao Yang. He did it. He set the fire. Yes. Frick yes. Gee, oh my god, yes, he deserves it. He deserves it. A kick and a slap. We have to save Gao Yang. Guys, I don't care how many times tries it takes me, I'm gonna save her. Where is she? Where is she? Game. You better not. I swear to God, do not kill Gao Yang. I will reload. I can't do that. But what other choices could we make to save Gao Yang? I don't give a damn. Please let me run in. There's no way. There's no way. There's no freaking way. What the hell? What the hell? There's no way. Oh my god. I thought she was gone. I legit thought she was gone. I thought she was dead. How can you deny them now? Oh, Jesus Christ. How? I legit thought she was dead. I thought she was gone. I am in tears. Don't let them hurt, little fool. That's so... Oh my... I thought the game was actually going to do it. I genuinely thought the game was going to do it. I am like... So... I am not doing good.
都是我害了他。
What?
放心，公主不会有事的。
赶紧走，这件事谁都不准说出去。你们来了，
王公子，我等奉旨捉拿变机，
变机就在里面，快去。
No, we gotta explain it wasn't him. Guys, I am so devastated right now. So he blamed him on the fire? Or he blamed the fire on him, I should say. F off, are you serious? And without G here, we're kind of stuck.
看你还往哪儿跑！将他拿下！
不可！
妖僧蛊惑公主，害公主险些丧命。
你胡说什么？
He's the protection of the prince and the princess.
我等奉旨捉拿变
Not that that matters against the king.
阻拦者，格杀勿论。
陛下这是滥杀无辜！
放肆！
Oh my god, Tai! Li Tai! Please, Li Tai. He has a sword with him. Please, Li Tai. Please. Help us.
偷藏要犯，违抗皇命。
Li Tai, please. I swore to Princess Gao Yang to keep him safe.
我答应过高阳，会护他。
像你这样的人，竟然会为了别人这般奋不顾身。
Of course.
这世上总有人值得我这么做。
Ooh.
让开！我绝不会让。
Li Tai, you have to understand, why would you be to protect someone who tried to kill Gao Yang?
既然你这么想死，今天我就成全你。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the monk starts praying. Li Tai just killed someone for us.
百夫长英勇殉职，本王会向父皇请旨，犒赏其族人。若还有其他人，
He's like, anyone else want to die?
大可站出来。
He literally killed someone for us. After realizing what a virtuous person we was.
我等不敢冒犯魏王殿下，但皇命不可违。
不愧是父皇的羽林君，名不
Wait,
虚
what?
传。
我等甘愿领死。
He's gonna kill them all?
甘愿领死。我等甘愿领死。
Does he have to kill them all? No freaking way.
贫僧愿意回去。
No.
贫僧愿意回去。
编辑。
He doesn't want them all to die.
贫僧若再逃，必会连累更多无辜之人。
可是高阳。
There was this one new character having more morals than everyone in this
此
palace.
生无缘再见。
Don't say that.
望他一切安好。
Why is true love
我带句
destined
话。
to die in this game all the time?
高阳，好好照顾自己。 It's so tough because I've grown to care about like this guy game and this character so much that I went from thinking Gao Yang was gonna die and I was so upset to thinking that to thinking that there's a possibility that for a second the Li Tai could betray us in that moment. To Li Tai killing somebody for us. And he would have killed everyone there if he didn't step in. He was going to do it. I don't know, I'm just so devastated right now. And it's not devastated about it because I obviously think people are safe, but it's just so sad that like true love in this palace is just destined to constantly die over and over again. The death of the Centurion was no small matter, he sucked. But afterwards, no one traced it back to you. Obviously, someone paid a high price to silence everyone who's present. That was Li Tai. I would have done all that again just to protect Gao Yang, to protect his own. You survived, but Bianji wasn't so lucky. What the hell? He was executed. That's not what freaking happened anyway. Anyways, none of your business wherever she is.
偏偏是庙里的师傅，皇家的脸啊都丢尽
Oh,
了。
shut your mouth.
听说啊，公主竟然被一个僧人从火场里抱着出来。
Yeah, she was. She was. Her life was saved.
你说这房家是得装不知道，还是去闹啊？
陛下，还好臣发现的及时，公主才得以从那妖僧的魔爪中逃出。
That's not what
公主
happened.
受伤，臣欲探望，但她不愿见臣。臣自知没能得到公主的芳心，更知道自己配不上。
You don't.
确实配不上。
陛下，房玄龄是朝中公主，陛下不能含了。
Oh, shut up. No, 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 no. This is a human life you want to give away to someone else. He freaking nearly killed Gao Yang.
遍及一公主之事，骇人听闻，大唐颜面何存？
Oh, you dirt. Can I kill this guy?
为保大唐不被后世所诟骂，妖僧不能留，不能留。
你和高阳的婚事不会变。
Fucking sorry, dirt. Absolute dirt.
多谢陛下。
Not that I would expect any better from this
传朕旨意，
fart of a man.
腰斩遍计。
陛下圣明，
You know what happened. You're not stupid. Let her in. You stop touching her.
父皇，求你不要杀边姬。
谁让你来的？你看看你现在哪儿有点
Oh,
公主
shut
的样
up.
子？衣衫不整，头发
Your
凌乱。
daughter is in distress, you absolute fool. You absolute dirt of a man.
何体统？
你不是向来最疼爱高阳的吗？高阳的所有请求，父
Listen
皇
to
从来
her.
都会答应的。不要杀边姬。那高阳
He saved her life.
不要杀
He
边
saved
姬。
her life.
不要杀边姬，父皇。
还在这胡闹！来人，把公主带下去。
父皇，明明有那么多条路，却非要选择一条让我最绝望的。
Oh,
就为了给臣子一个交代，
so brutal.
就为了维护你身为帝王的尊严。
放肆！
You don't have a father.
你就是这么跟父
Because you
皇说
deserve
话
to.
的吗
That's？ what's happening.
杀了我此生最爱的人，你又算什么父
No,
亲？
it makes him horrible.
公主为了一个和尚，
Oh, shut up. What are you gonna say?
实在是不堪呐！
You're a shame. Oh, Gao Yang.
舅舅府中娇妻美妾，
Exactly. Freaking exactly. Exactly.
难道就
It
没有
is
觉得
shameful.
不堪？
Hypocrite. All young ladies. All of them.
我只要变记一
That's all she
个人
wants.
而已。
够了！你不嫌害
Have you no
臊吗？
shame?
害臊。父皇跟我
Yeah.
提害臊
You're the
二
most
字
shameful man I've ever met.
韦贵妃、贤妃都是有妇之夫，还有你的亲嫂子、亲
There
弟
you go.
你拿他们为妃之时，可懂害
Oh,
臊
should I worry about her now? I worry about what will happen to her.
你们
Exactly.
口口
She's so
声
right.
声说大
She's
唐
so
人
correct.
皇室严明，可礼法终究是人定
Yeah.
的。
Benefits you.
你们口中的正义，究竟是为了大唐，还是你们的私
高
心？
阳，朕这些年对你的宠爱只是白费。
Dirt man. You're mistaking love with gifts and a place to stay. That's not love. That's not love.
宠爱，
It's not love.
你宠爱的不过是那
Exactly.
个
You
天
love a version of her that is beneficial to you.
忠臣情义面前，父皇最先舍弃的从来都是女儿。
She's a fantastic actor. It's
父皇，你
crazy.
有心吗？你真正在意过你的女儿吗？
你竟敢如此无！
You know it's true.
陛下，陛下，龙体要紧呐！
陛下，
Don't feel bad for him now.
此事不容
Yeah, I know it's not for Jade, is it?
高阳公主禁足1月，
Confinement.
下旨。
She's correct. Everything she said was so true. Everything she said was so true. And that's why it hurts the most. That's why his heart is hurting now. Because everything she said was so true. This old fart of a man has brought in these girls at the age of 14 into his freaking palace so he could choose which the best one was and could have them all around him and wait on him hand and foot and call him to the bedroom whenever he wanted. And he's looking at his daughter who found true love amongst a man who saved her life. And people are going to say, I know people are going to say, Calvin, it's like I'm sorry, I'm so frustrated right now. But people are going to say, well, Calvin, that's the setting that it's in. That's the world it's in. It is the world that it's in. But the world sucks. That doesn't mean we can't talk about the morals of it. It's immoral. It's horrible. And what she said is so true. All these people, all these dudes around here, they talk about honor. They talk about the law. They talk about how it's going to look. Why? Because the laws in place and the system in place benefit all of these dudes around here. Twice now, he has to live with the fact, and he doesn't want to live with the fact, he wanted her to lie. He has to live with the fact, though, that twice now, he has stopped his children from finding true love. Twice now. Dirt of a father. This has torn me apart. This has ripped me apart.
站住！
Insist on meeting Go Young. Insist. Let's insist.
高阳需要我。
莫内侍，
让他进去吧。
He knows. He knows her. I think he genuinely cares about Go Young. Like he talked about watching her grow up. I'm doing everything in my power to help Gao Yang. I think it's actually very like look how happy she is to see us, but I think it's actually a very big like symbolic thing to have her hair messy, to have her like scratches on her face, have her look what they would consider. By the way, she still looks amazing. Like her hair is still incredible, but it's because you don't love this version of me. You love the version of me when I get dolled up and come in here and act all proper. That's what you love, Father.
媚娘，高阳，媚娘，高阳，你怎么样了？父皇他要杀了边妻，我求求你了，媚娘，我求求你想想办法救救边妻。
What can we do? I'll do it.
你这么聪明，
Oh,
你一定有办法的，对不对？你一定有办法的，我求求你了。
I'll do whatever I can. I'll do whatever I can. What's loading?
不要着急，我一定会给你想办法。
I'll do
我一定会给
whatever I
你想办
can.
法的。
还好有你，还好有你。媚娘，我们怎么才能救边妻？
Hash it out with Li Ji, plot with Li Tai. You need some mischievous mischief here. And who's the biggest mischief
看来
maker?
只有需要救人的时候，你才会想到本王。
那殿下的想法呢？
她是本王的妹妹，我怎么可能会见死不救？
Are you
只
serious?
是这一次，真的绝无可能，
No.
试试，怎么知道绝无可能？
注定是一场死局。你希望本王去世吗？
我
Oh,
愿同殿下一同去世。
I don't want him to die. I do not want Li Tai to die.
就试试吧。
Oh my god, he's actually become so soft towards us. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die. That's the last thing I want. You okay, Ria?
怎么样了？魏王的人已经成功偷梁换柱，边骑已经被送到安全的地方了。可是陛下盛怒，已下令彻查此事，绝不姑息。
If Li Tai is killed, 10 days later his majesty uncovered your plot. Oh, okay, we're both banished.
武才人，你能在朕的眼皮子底下接朕儿子的手，偷
Used?
梁换柱救出变姬，实在是了不得呀！来人，拖下去赐死。
是。
陛下，饶了妾一命吧。
I mean, okay, that's fine. We were beheaded? After your death, it was said that the princess lost her senses, lingering day by day in solitary grave. No, so she was gone. She was mourning us. And her lover. Yet they did not know that Princess Gaoyang mourned you as a true... Yeah. Oh my god, that's brutal. So, I guess, like, Li Tai's not... You pull off saving Bianji, but it costs your life. Gaoyang couldn't save him as well. Li Tai, I'm so sorry that I probably caused a lot of problems to you too. Well, like, can I also give, like, a praise to Li Tai? He softened so much to us. He has. The point that he's like, if you want me to try, I'll try. You know what I mean? I will try. And that is something. Should we try asking Ji, task Xixin with the prison heist? I'm worried that something will happen to Xixin. This will not work. If one brother didn't work, I assume the other brother won't work. That's how I'm going with Xixin. Maybe none of this will work.
喜欣，明日午时，变姬就要被问斩，我们只剩今晚，救出变姬后，
Oh no, if
即刻
something
带其
happens
出
to her
场。
as well, I'd be so upset.
是，你自己也要小心。
Oh, here we go. Do you know anything about the Imperial prison? If Xixin is alone, could be free via... I know, but I guess we'll try Ji. Xixin was captured. The Emperor, enraged, ordered a thorough investigation into court. Just for found Xixin brother was coaxed him into admitting he'd seen you. Oh, okay. And revealing that you truly pulled the strings. The Emperor ordered you and Xixin ruled. Yeah, okay. That's the same thing happened last time. Jesus Christ. Give me a win. Give me a win here. We should try Ji. We should try Ji. After you Gao Yang went mad again, okay. So I didn't mean to do that, guys. Sorry, no, like I'm just like I'm sorry if I was reading a bit like less enthusiastic. I was just like, man, Jesus Christ, another horrible ending. Should we try Li Ji?
等我。殿下，高阳被禁足，辩机明日便要被问斩。殿下可还有解救辩机的办法？
父皇此时在圣怒之下，更被重臣和非议裹挟，想要说服他，或是下策。
可否借殿下人手一用？
我知道你在想什么，天牢关卡重重，想要劫狱无异于飞蛾扑火。
Play up the omen of the stars. Use His Majesty's most trusted chancellor.
或许，殿下的舅父长孙无忌是陛下最信任的宰相。若他为辩机求情，
Oh, this is putting him in such a bad position, isn't it? You can see it in his face.
等我消息。
殿下千万小心行事。
You know what I mean? It puts him in such an awkward position.
此事还求舅父相助。
中书舍人柳氏有一个外甥女，才貌俱全，晋王可曾听说过？
舅父的意思是
Was he going to have to marry her?
她是太原王氏之后，与长孙玉族世代联姻。若是晋王能以其结秦晋之好，定能笼络更多的朝臣。如此，老臣会不遗余力地助殿下救那僧人免于一死。
我答应。
以这一婚事作为交换条件，
Use the marriage, he did it.
长孙无忌点头，助其说服陛下免辩机一死。可这一次，在天下人的注视下，在礼仪教条的锁链下，哪怕宰相的劝谏，也再无法动摇帝王分毫。
So he still, oh my God, so that didn't work.
承诺的长孙无忌，拨开迷雾，找到了藏在李治身后。
Is everything just leading to our death? Everything leads to our death? That very night you were killed, but oh my God, everything. Of course, I mean, it's this game, everything's going to lead to a death. After your death, it was said the princess lost her senses, lingered. Yeah, the same thing as last time as well, but no one knew that was her more than her true friend. Let's go and try again. Oh, we should be getting the insight. Sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of just like very I don't know. In this world of trying to save Gao Yang, I'm very emotionally distraught. So let's try asking His Majesty. I don't think it's gonna work.
等我。
There might be just no way to save him.
陛下，
你如果是来为那个和尚求情的，朕劝你现在就退下。朕不想再因为这个事儿杀人了。
陛下不知，若无辩机，高阳公主早已葬身火海。
Yes.
就是因为他，高阳才会陷入险境。他就是这一切的罪魁祸首。
陛下，请听媚娘一言。他们的确不为世人所容，杀辩机是形势所迫。可公主和陛下便将再无法回头了。
They'll be gone.
陛下也曾爱过一个人。
Yes.
应当知情不知所起，一往而深，更无关乎对象是谁。
没想到啊！ 你武才人竟然如此伶牙俐齿。
Is that good or bad for us now?
这些年倒是小瞧了你。朕判辩机腰斩，没有株连他的亲人宗族，这是朕能给他最大的仁慈。
陛下，辩机是这世上最懂高阳的人。
Yes.
在高阳公主面前，陛下是君王，但更是父亲。请陛下作为父亲，为女儿三思啊！
朕是父亲，但首先，朕是大唐的君王。 武才人，你竟为重犯
Are we done? We're done again.
赐五马分尸。
陛下看。
Jesus
再有求
Christ.
情者，一样的下场。
You were condemned to the 5 horses. That's disgusting. That's when they tie the horse to each part of your limbs. Gao Yun could not save Yanji, neither Li Ji nor Li Tai could save you. They tried to save us. There was no turning back for Yanji, and he and Gao Yang offended the royal dignity. Agreed, anger loyal His Majesty must not forgive such a grace. So I think we can't save him. Unless there's the other thing with G by you know, using the moon. After your death, it was said at the print. Yeah, it's the same thing as before as well. Let's take a look at what was said here. This is so brutal. There must be some way, or we might have to refuse. You fight to save him is recorded in history, yet describes paint you as Gao Yun's reckless troublemakers. After 1,000 years, you're redeemed, your story cherished, you're tragic and mourned. No, that's not true. You're very patronizing, buddy. Don't worry about it. The only other option to save him is this one here. It's the only other option. Like this.
我们可以利用太史令李淳风，以天象测算不利国运为由，令陛下不得不回心转意。
好，等我消息。
If this fails, then I don't think anything can work, right? I think that's it.
陛下千万小心行事。
Please be careful, Xi.
李淳风被李治说服，以天象劝诫陛下不杀卞姬。
Oh wait.
可这一次
It didn't work.
在满朝文武珍视的礼仪教条面前
There's no way to save him.
天象也不足以令一个帝王回心。
There's literally no way to save him.
而李世民更对此次天象起了疑
He's
心。
never going to use the sign again.
武才人，若非朕下旨彻查，竟不知你能在朕的眼皮子底下，利用朕最信任的儿子和臣子去救卞姬，实在是了不得呀！来人，拖下去赐死。
是。陛下，饶了妾一命吧。
The Emperor continued to quarter just as Gao Yang could not save Yanji. Yeah, it's the same thing as before as well. Is there a way to save him at all? Is there literally... Because that's it. That's all the options, right? That's all the options. He executed Li Shufen again, executed and banished Li. What the hell? I think that's it. I think it's the only option. And once again, she lost her senses. I can't... There's no other avenue to save. We might be losing Gao Yang here. We might be losing Gao Yang. The throne's iron grip on the old school rules lock everyone in, His Majesty included. Will there ever be a day when people break free from the lies for themselves? And that's the problem. It's the rules in place, isn't it? It's the rules in place. I'm feeling sick because I don't think we can help him.
原来我没
And
有
this is what makes me feel more sick.
我的命运也只是他人的选项。
Yeah. My fate was for other people to decide again. She feels like it was never her choice. We've done every choice here, right? We did this choice as well, right? This was play up the omen of the stars, use His Majesty's most trusted, and that didn't work out either. All these were dead ends. What about this one? Yeah, none of these worked out. None of these worked out. We gotta say no. We have to say no. Unless we just don't go, but then say we can't help you. We can't. How? This is so brutal. I would have done anything for this gal.
对不起，不会的，媚娘，我求求
Oh my god! I tried everything.
高阳，卞姬已被关入天牢，重兵看守，明日午时便会被问斩。如若此时强行相救，
I wish we could show the alternate
只会牵连出更多人的
timelines.
性命。陛下此举。 也是为了安抚众臣的心。
Cause like we died like 5 times for this, you know?
高阳，你注定是天朝的公主，你和卞姬是不能被陛下所容。
I hate that this is the choice you make. I guess we could have chosen not to come here at all.
不能被世人所容的，这一次，谁都救不了卞姬的命了。
It's so horrible. I think we've lost Gao Yang.
你我相识以来，就这一次，我求求你，我求求你想想办法救救卞姬。
Oh Jesus Christ!
你却见死不救。
Gao Yang, we tried so many times.
是我看错了，媚娘。 武媚娘，
Oh.
从今日起，你我之间
Stop.
断一句。高阳，你走。
There must be a way to get out of that.
走，你走，你走。
I am in such freaking pain, man. There's nothing we can do.
再见面，你们都是我的仇人。
F this, man. F this. I tried everything. Oh, Jesus.
陛下逼死了边姬，成全了皇室的颜面，保全了老臣的体面。
Is the trick not to go there at
只伤
all?
了他女儿的心，而我的选择更彻底寒了羔羊的心。原来我从来都救不了
I
边姬，
couldn't. I tried 10
更
times.
救不回我和羔羊之间的
There
情。
it must be just not going there.
这一晚，我就这样蹲在
Oh
羔
my
羊的
god,
寝
the
殿旁陪着
brutal
他，
cry she has as well.
听他哭了一整夜，砸了所有的东西。我终于知道，他对边姬的情远比我想的
Oh
还
my god,
要
it was so
深。
real.
生在帝王家，却不应对
This hurts
相
my
爱
heart so
的人
much.
来生。
I just think she can't choose
这
her
种
own
痛
fate.
苦，或许
And look at you. Do something then. Don't just act all sad. Do something.
人人皆是囚徒，
Everyone is both prisoner executioner.
人人亦是刽子手。
I'm going back. I can't have Gao Yang hating me. I'm gonna have to find a way.
妖僧辩机，背
Oh,
逆
we
礼法，
have to watch this as
罪
well.
恶昭众，判
And what they're saying is, well, like, it's so horrible that we had to sit there and look at Gao Yang, tell her in the eye, look in their eyes and say to her, your fate is sealed. No one can accept your love. And from Gao Yang's perspective, she's like, I've helped you so many times and you won't try this once. Because again, she's emotionally distraught. And yeah, there's nothing we could have done. There's literally nothing we could have done, factually so. And that's just some hidden path. But from her perspective, it's like my friend that I have cared about for so long won't help me at the height of my pain. And she's looking for someone to be upset with as well. Of course she is.
腰斩，即刻行刑。
Waist chop. Look at this.
佛祖，你能答应我一个心愿吗？
哦，
求佛祖保佑父皇从战场平
And she
安。
cares about so many other people. She cares about so many people.
佛祖，
哦，
你在吗？
I don't want.
你要是答应我的话，你就轻轻的摇一下这案台上的蜡烛，
She's so.
那我就知道了。
父皇，
求佛祖保佑我，
She cared about so many people.
求求佛祖吧，求佛祖一定要保佑我父皇。
Oh no.
好了。
谢谢佛祖，
He protected the
保佑我的
flame.
父皇一定要平安归来。
Oh.
小师傅，也谢谢你。
Oh.
小师傅，
Oh. I'm just thinking I'm never gonna see her this happy again.
我的酥
Ever.
饼。
It makes me so sad.
公主，你没事吧？
本来是想带给你吃的。父皇平安归来，谢谢你帮我完成了我的心愿。只可惜，心意全白费了。
Oh.
不白费，不白费。
真是个呆瓜。
What? That's what she called him, little fool, for eating food off the ground. Oh.
呆瓜，为何你
Stop.
每次看经书的时候，都夹着一只菖蒲草呀？
因为师傅曾说，能常常带着菖蒲草，或可平安。
平平安安。
She adored him so much. This is so
好像不对，
fucked. It's so fucked.
怎么又断了？这也不对啊。这个他会喜欢的吧？
This is so fucked. She made him so happy. And she's just sitting there watching him meditate. Oh my god. She literally waited as he meditated. Literally waited this whole time. Road to Empress, I want you to die. Road to Empress, I swear to God, I have never felt so devastated in my life. He used to be oh, she made the bracelet. Look at her, I'm never gonna see this smile again.
公主好意，便记心里。但佛门之人难得在手上，只能是佛珠，再无其他。
你说的佛祖，能容下3000世纪，却容不下我对你的心意。
That's so true. She's asking all the right questions.
大瓜，你说为什么大家有烦恼都爱问佛呢？问天问地问命运，为何就不能问问自己的心呢？
公主，其实每个人都可以是自己的佛。
怎么才能成为自己的佛？你能不能教教我？
Every time I see her face, I know I'm never gonna see her with that smile again.
那就这么说定了，我们明日便开始。
Look at their relationship.
明天见。
公主。
She just wanted to be around him. I want to get to the developers of this game, and I need to have a stern talk with them because I am not doing good. She ran into a fire for this dude. She begged for look at this, and we turned her away, and there's not like a duo. I fucking tried everything. She wanted him to speak up in that moment. And he meant this, by the way. Not about the marriage, but a lifetime of happiness.
判腰斩，即刻行刑。
高阳，好好照顾自己。我辩机这一生不后悔。
Experts with the comprehensive mirror to aid government. Emperor Taizong is anger, ordered by Zhang, executed by waist chop, and more than 10 palace servants killed. Princess Gao Yang grew more resentful. Go fuck yourself, game. Not only do I think you were wrong, Nishiman, I hope you freaking rot. I hope you rot in a pit of hell. I hope you rot. I hope whatever happens to you, however bad it is, it's a million times worse than you could imagine. I really do. I don't give a goddamn crap about you, you dirty old man. Can't let one girl marry a monk, but Jesus Christ. Oh, those girls. Oh, those 20 girls. Yunzong caught up in this mess because I have to leave for the temple. Yeah, leave. Go on. Bunch of farts, the two of them. Fang Yai, ugly man. Amir Siren doesn't dare treat me this way. Why not? Do you really think you'll ever be the Empress? Guess what? If I do become the Empress now, I'm gonna have you executed first. And you know I'm gonna execute you. You're gonna die in a fire. All of you dead. Dead. How about no? How about no? How about no? I might need a little break before I record the next parts, guys, but there's a bunch of reasons why I'm just so devastated right now. I grew so attached to the characters in this game, but one of the things that really meant the world to me was that the friendship between Wu and Gao Yang was a
light in such a devastatingly horrible place full of darkness. In a world of hypocrites and killers and murderers and, you know, crafty, cunning, horrible people, in a world where people like legitimately didn't care at all for each other and always just tried to uphold these rules that are just so suffocating. Gao Yang was a beacon that was so bright. And the idea that, like, and you can say it's selfish, but the idea that, like, I'm never going to see her be that happy, I'm never going to have that smile in her character's life again, makes me want to cry so badly. To see someone be able to develop such a close relationship with someone and having it be destroyed in that way. Like I said, I have no problem. I don't care what rules are in place. I don't care about the traditions. I don't give a goddamn crap. If they gave me the option right now to cut down on my aunt, I don't care about my aunt, that king, and her fake butt face of a boyfriend, I would do it 10 times over, no matter the consequences. Because this is a world where you can save a girl's life and you're executed. This is a world where you can have 20 different girlfriends of all ages there as well. Be a filthy old man. But your daughter can't find your happiness. And she was so correct what she said. That's why it hurt the most, by the way. It stung because those guys know it's true. They keep these things in order so they can benefit from it. So this is what I'll say before I take a break, guys. This is one of the most devastating things ever, because I feel like I you know, after, you know, just losing Gao Yang and then Gao Yang losing her smile is, and losing, you know, when I say lose a smile, I mean losing the person that she loved the most, losing, getting rid of us, all this stuff. I don't know if we'll even see her again. I don't know what's gonna happen. We've, what, like 2 or 3 chapters left. I heard there's probably like maybe either 2 or 3 chapters after this. If there's a way to stay friends with her, I'd like to know. Because honestly, like, it's, I usually wouldn't go back on my choices, but this is one of those things where, guys, like, she is like, I literally, like, boot up the game and I go, I can't wait to talk to Li Tai, I can't wait to see Ji, I can't wait to hang out with Gao Yang. Those siblings make me so happy to just be in this game. They really do. If they weren't in it, the world would be pain. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So, guess who calmed down a little bit? Obviously I'm not ashamed of her being sad. I hope it doesn't sound like I want to say like, oh yeah, calm down. But obviously when I came away from that was really, really devastating and really hard to get into. I'm going to be ending the video here. I thought I'd be able to finish it, but honestly, like, I don't want to rush it. I could, like, you know, go through chapter 14, 15, and whatever comes after that. And, oh, that's such a beautiful image. And I can come away from it and, like, you know, do it fast enough, but I kind of want to make sure I'm taking my time with a game that is so beautiful and so fantastic. We talked about the other stuff earlier on in the video. If you didn't see that, we talked about the previous chapters, so I guess we can talk about these chapters first, right? Yeah. So from here, I think it was. Yeah. So we got a request from Shishin, and Shishin basically asked us if we would have her by our side, but of course this was the wrong thing to do. Look at Gao Yang. And she ended up dying, and we ended up getting in trouble as well, because they saw it as us basically, like,
it proved that we had been conniving with Xixin if she joined us so fast. We had a situation with Gao Yang and the Emperor where Gao Yang was basically being married off to this like really annoying dude who she didn't love. And of course, this is like something that was a very traditional thing that happens. It happened in medieval times. It happens still, I think, in some parts of the world as well, where people will get married off and girls will get married off. We were able to kind of like play upon the love that the Emperor has for his wife to be able to like try and stop him from doing this, but it only really prevented things and like kind of like closed things off for a bit. It's still going to be a thing where possibly might still happen in the future, depending on like what they can do to mend their relationship. And again, really horrible situation because like there's no place in this world for this type of stuff. I will always be against arranged marriages. I think unless like it's one of those situations where like the two people want to be arranged, that's fine. But I'm very much against it. Like no woman should be forced to, and yeah, no man should be forced to marry anyone. Anyway, and you've always heard me that the entire playthrough. Like yeah, I've said it like no, no one should be forced. It's not just a thing where I'm saying just women, because it's like you heard me say throughout the playthrough that like I hate the idea of like even Li Ji getting married off to someone. Bothered me. You know what I mean? It's not about just like women, but I think it is more women who do get married off in some cases. That's what I'm saying. We assisted Gao Yang in escaping, which was very, very fun, and got to scale the wall out of here. It was actually quite fun. It was such a fun sequence. I'm going to have it in my heart forever and miss these times. But unfortunately, Liu saw us as we were doing this, so she decided to ruin someone's life once again. I'll never forgive her after this. This is because I think it was her to spread the rumor around, and we helped Gao Yang up here as well. It was such a sweet moment, such a beautiful moment of their friendship, and this was all to find her lover, who was a monk. And the thing is about that I find so beautiful is that we found out later through that song that we saw there that she was in love with him due to a kind gesture and a kindness that was given to her, not just because she's the princess, not just because she's someone who everyone is supposed to think is beautiful and supposed to think is lovely and supposed to think is nice. He grew attached to her and she grew attached to him because of who they were. And it's such a beautiful moment of him guarding the flame, because again, it shows a care for her feelings and her wishes. And then you saw this thing throughout their entire time knowing each other. These really sweet and beautiful moments that like really hit me in the heart. Like the idea of her like waiting as he was meditating killed me, because that takes a while. And you know, the idea of her making this bracelet for him, always wanting to visit him and all this stuff too. Like he very clearly cared about her. But again, the thing he said, "I wish you a happy life," is not him saying, "I don't want to be with you." To me, that was him saying, "I wish I could be, but I want you just to be happy, and none of us are going to be happy this way." The issue that came up here as well, of course, with this whole situation is that like she can't marry a monk in this world. And not only that, but she can't marry someone who is like of lower status. She's going to be married for political reasons, which is absolute dirt and it's disgusting, and it is hypocritical. It's 100% hypocritical of the king. He's awful. And again, I know it's a cultural thing. I know it's a part of the world. I know it is. But Gao Yang said it right. Like, it's hypocritical. These dudes are all dirty, disgusting men who will have no problem sleeping with 20 women, but can't fathom the idea of someone falling in love for the sake of love. Li Tai asked us a question, and once again, Li Tai did this amazing thing. During the scene, like she told me she was gonna be married because she wanted him to say something. She wanted him to say something. I don't think it's manipulative. I think it's kind of just like it's a soft ultimatum, and ultimatums can be very manipulative. But I think in this sense, it's more just like, is this gonna happen? And he kind of gave the answer no. You know, it can't happen, which is unfortunate. So it was less of an ultimatum and just like a question, but phrased in a different way. Li Tai asked us a question, and I love Li Tai's personality so much because we basically lied to him, and he was like, F yeah. Yeah, that's my woo. I love his personality. He's the only one in the game that when you lie to them, like when you lie to anyone else, they go like, bring the soup, execute her, chop her in half, kill her. When you lie to Li Tai, he's like, I freaking love her. Because again, he preached, because he's a liar, he's a conniver, so he loves that we're learning to do this. But like, I truly know that he likes us a lot, because it's clear when he was talking about the rules of the palace that he was also like getting very frustrated at the idea that he can't be with us. You can see in his eyes that he truly liked us. He smiles a bit more when he's with us. His eyes light up when he's with us, but he knows the rules of this place as well. we even asked him, could you stand up for Gao Yang as well? And again, it's something that, again, he said himself, like, and I believe him, I would do anything for my sister, right? And you can say, well, Calvin, why would he punish his brother? And I think the difference is, and I'm going to say this right now, it's horrible to say, and again, like I said, these characters aren't the most morally justified characters. Li Tai had no problem getting rid of his brother because his brother stands in his way to being the crown prince, right? Gao Yang does not. Gao Yang does not, and again, I know you can say, well, that's conditional, but I do think it's one of those things where, like, I don't think anyone is in the right mind right now. The way Li Tai acts, like, you can tell that he's, like, hurt by every single action here, because even there, he wants to just be with Wu. And I truly believe that he believes that now that being the crown prince lets him do whatever he wants, and then he could be with whoever he wants, which is 100% true. And again, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but remember, like, in every medieval story you read, everything, it's always the same thing. The line is, and the perfect example is Game of Thrones. Like, the dialogue you'll get that we heard all the time was like, you know, marry your wife and then you can be with whoever you want. And it's so horrible, isn't it? Once you become king, you can do whatever the hell you want. No one's going to question you. And once he becomes the emperor, while there will be people advising him in Suffragus 2, there's not one filthy man around him that would say, when he says, I want to be with Wu, well, no, he wouldn't be, though, because that's the problem. Sorry, I'm thinking this wrong. I'm saying, like, all the men around the men will just be like, yeah, do whatever you want. But with Li Tai, I feel like it's a situation, he wants to become the king, and because it's illegal for him to even, like, flirt with one of the emperor's, like, girls. But both him and Ji both like her. And it is a very sweet story, and it's also very, like, tragic, too. True love is just not allowed in this palace for some reason. Here's Fang. Is this guy Fang? He's really stupid, and I love that we made fun of him. He's really awful. He got the monk killed. I can't pronounce his name. It's like it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure you guys will help me with the pronunciation of the monk's name as well. But he got him killed. Or he wanted to kill him, but in the end, he actually put Gao Yang's life in danger, all because he was embarrassed. Even here, you could tell he was so slimy. He was like coming in kind of being like, you know, I expect you to like this. And it's like, aren't you happy I got you? It's like, what? Like, the bare minimum gift? Thanks, buddy, you know? I'm not saying gifts are awful, but, like, this is how awful men are in this world. He literally goes, okay, I'm now arranged to be married to this girl. She will be so happy. That's what goes on in a lot of these men's mind. And that's why I'm kind of like, you know, I look at, like, you know, the likes of Li Tai and Ji, and I feel like they actually have true love in their eyes, whereas this is possession. That's what he has in his eyes, and it's horrible. Yeah, he starts the fire. Gao Yang goes in there and is in danger. I was bawling my eyes out. He deserved a slap, and I love slapping him. Ji showed up to save our lives, and Ji was very right, by the way. While I think it's very true that, like, you know, I would ran in and after Gao Yang, we probably would have gotten lost and died. But it was, once again, she was saved by her lover. He was awesome here. This was also amazing, too. You can say what you want about Li Tai, and it's all true. But Li Tai killed a man for us. And I genuinely believe that if we didn't back down, I think he would have ended up killing everyone there in the room, in the area. I think he would, because he doesn't think anything of, like, their lives, 100%. When he had the weight in his eyes, he was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to do this. So he does care about that, but he was like, he would have killed everyone for us. If it wasn't for you know, the monk standing down. You know what I mean? Little fool, isn't it? Little fool, which I think is such a sweet thing, by the way. He's called Little Fool, by the way, because he ate the bread off the ground. It's so adorable. Like, that's how, again, if a dude eats your, like, bread off the ground when you make it, you know, that's pretty, that's pretty solid, you know. That's pretty solid. But yeah, he basically, like, we all realized that in this moment, if little fool didn't die, all these guys were gonna have to die, and he didn't want that to happen. Gao Yang got confined, and we went to visit her, and this is where we tried one of the craziest things in the world over and over again. I tried my best here. I did every single option here. Look at this. Every option is fulfilled. There's not another option. I did everything, even here. Yeah, we tried every one to get to here, and we all ended up in the wrong place. I think this intentionally is trying to show us that sometimes you just can't do anything. Sometimes you can't do anything. Every time we've tried to do things, we can't do anything. And so we ended up with Gao Yang hating us. and it feels horrible. I thought that maybe we could go back and not go to the palace, but I think what would happen is, and this is my take, if we didn't go to the palace, and maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if we go to the palace, I didn't go to the palace, Gao Yang would say, you didn't care about me. You never showed up for me. And that would be horrible. I for my own conscience, I'm glad I showed up. You know what I mean? But it still was so heartbreaking. It really was. An amazingly tragic love story again with so many beautiful moments. If I could kill this guy, I would, because again, this is how crazy the world is, right? He almost killed his daughter, and still he's the one who's in favor. You know what I mean? He almost killed his daughter, and still they wanted to marry his daughter. Imagine that. Oh yeah, well, how did you start off your relationship, Dad? Well, we were arranged to be married, and then I set fire to a building that I thought, well, her boyfriend was in. But really, your mother nearly died in there until her ex-boyfriend saved her. And then I got slapped by a best friend. Wow, Dad, so romantic. Yes, son, it's so romantic. You know what? He sucks. He sucks so bad. And then, again, like I said, men aren't perfect in this world at all. They're horrible. But, like, and nobody's really perfect in this world. And these boys aren't perfect in this world. But thank God we have Ji and Tai just for something to look towards. But now we have less things to be happy about. When I meet Ji, Tai, or Gaoyang, it was happiness, and now we have less happiness in the world. I think intentionally so. They made sure that like we had a lot of happy moments right before it ended. Honestly, so yeah, let's take a look at the characters again.
My name is Snow. I will save everyone if I can. Oh, okay. I could not save everyone.
My name's Yuni. I don't even want to save anybody. I just like the wolves. I just like woofing and woofing, huffing and puffing. That's all I like to do. Don't ask me nothing. Give me tweets.
Okay. So we have like a lot of new characters here as well. This is the guy who did the divining, right? It's you know what the funny thing is, I looked at him first and I was like, oh, this is kind of a pretty guy, you know what I mean? Whatever, like, you know. And then like as soon as like, you know what actually happens to me with characters sometimes? He was so like misogynistic and weird that he just became ugly, like almost instantly. Londi, oh, the poor man. That was so sad. Yangjin. Or was this the guy who was awful? I think they're both I think all the guys in the red were awful. I don't remember the personalities. Yeah, every one of these guys in the red was awful. Every one of them. He's awesome. I think he cares about her quite a bit. Ling Xiao. He's really pretty, but honestly, I think I recognize him from other stuff as well, though. But he's obviously he doesn't like us that much. And like I was so, you know what I mean? You know when like your friend like brings their boyfriend out and like hangs out with you, and they're like actually really handsome. Like when she's like, I want to meet this guy, and you're like, okay, oh. It's like, oh my god, Gaoyang, he's pretty. You know what I mean? That was like, it was like, Gaoyang, he's actually really pretty. And like to be in a world of like gorgeous hairstyles in this game, to be so pretty bald, you know that's a pretty person. You know what I mean? But yeah, very tragic story with him as well. And like again, look at this. This is proof. True love dies in this place. True love dies in this place. And no one knows where Chamberlain Zuo is. And no one knows why the water in the well tastes horrible. The gossiper. We love her so much. Karen Ying, horrible stuff has happened. One of the best characters in the world. Shishin, one of our best friends in the world. Duoruo, determined as heck. Crazy character. Lovely character. Would never have anything bad happen to her. Consort Yin, tragic story again. Liu, a tragic story, but like it's getting to the point where like my sympathies is still there, but like we're just gonna have to get rid of her. You know what I mean? It's horrible to say. My only thing about this character, I think she is the 100% representation of the horrible things that happens in this palace. I think she is a representation of it. Li Shimin would kill if I could. Yang, amazing, really awesome. Meng Yin, dangerous, scary, would also get rid of. Still alive, by the way, still has a lot of her power, which is crazy. Princess Gaoyang, absolutely miss her. Is that the bonus story? We should have you check out the bonus story as well. Li Tai, I think intentionally like most prettiest man who ever lived. Li Ji. Also, there's 16 chapters. I saw there's 16 chapters. Okay, that's fine. There could be more as well. And then of course Wu is our character. Li Ji is awesome too. I'm gonna advance the story just because obviously like I'm I want to see the bonus story we got as well, because I think it's just gonna be an emotional ride. And now that I'm kind of like in a better place, maybe we can actually see it and not feel weird about it.
Siren Wu, do you really think I was wrong to put my daughter through years of abuse?
Hansen Yang, oh, she's caught up in this mess. Fang Yi, man, I'm ugly. What a story. Here's the bonus video. We're gonna watch it, but like, be prepared. It's crazy.
我恨父皇，恨他杀了我此生挚爱。我恨无面。
Oh no.
说他肯施以援手。
No, you don't understand. We tried everything. And she's gonna think that forever.
但我更恨自己。
And she hates herself.
恨这个无法主宰自己。
She can't. As a woman, she can't even.
护住所爱之人的自己。若有一天。 我有权力在手。
I want to hold the power in my hands.
便再不拥有任何人。
Please do live your life.
从前的羔羊已经死了，留下的。
Gao Yang, oh, Gao Yang is gone. This is what I was saying. That Gao Yang is gone. That smile is gone. Guys. That is gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I thought I'd be able to end the episode here, but like or in the SIG game, but it's like I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. It's a great game, so hope you guys are enjoying it. This was highly emotional. I'm sure there will be a video on Sunday. If not, because I'll be traveling this weekend, so I'm trying to get some videos out as well, and I won't be really settled, I think, until like Monday for a bit. So yeah, it's one of those things where like I'm not going like far. It's just like one of those things where like, you know, you go on like a little trip or you go on like a little expedition. So it's gonna have to obviously like, you know, take priority in some cases. But I want to say thank you so much to all of you for being incredible, and then thank you so much for everyone for following the series, and then thank you to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Yuzuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Nusta. Why can't I read? I'm on an iPad, it's usually on my phone. Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham. What's wrong with me today? You got, okay, I'm reading it again. Tyfire 2, JB Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, Neo Sharite, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Rorgrim7, Belasco, and Luzanagi. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.
贞观23年春，自卞姬死后，一直远远见过高阳两面。她遵皇命嫁给了房遗爱，但却不顾皇室礼节，为卞姬穿着丧服。
Oh my God！
也再没有了你。
Oh, this is brutal. This is so brutal. She wore mourning clothes when she got. At least she did that, but.
因魏王杀百夫长之事，龙颜大怒，将其禁足。众人皆叹魏王此举不值，向来最在意圣心所向的魏王。
So he no longer has that like kind of position with his father anymore.
一意孤行，至于知不知？
Can I say as well why this is so dumb? Can you imagine you come back from war, you achieve great things on the battlefield, you risk your life for your father, and then you do one thing, and that's kill a stupid guard who was trying to kill Wu. And I know what someone's gonna say, Calvin was doing his job 110%, but his job was actually wrongful. So like, I'm sorry, like, but it's still like, it's like, that's how people value human lives in war. Father, I went off and killed like hundreds of people. Great, son. I killed one person to save a girl's life. Dirt. You know what I mean? You're out of my good graces. It's just the way things are. It's crazy. And he kept it with him, though. He kept why he did it. Oh my God. What? That's not good either. Hopefully she'll keep us in good favor, but like she's terrifying as well. Yes. Oh no, you're done. You're done. You're done. You ruined so many people's lives and had someone killed. People died because of you. Huh? She didn't do this to you though.
念在旧情，我对你一忍再忍。刘希，你若是聪明，就该离我远一些。可我说过，若你再耍花招，我不会放过你。天生你不听，那我不介意在你通往火坑的路上推你一把。说，想怎么死？
武媚娘，你怎么敢？我也是才人。
Oh yeah? You think she cares? Maybe she does care.
如今我姨母掌管6宫。
Yes.
踩死你，就如同踩死一只蝼蚁。
Yeah. If she still has her favor.
刘希有损皇家清誉。
Oh my god.
奉杨淑妃之令，押入掖庭诏狱。
是。
武媚娘，关进大牢算什么？你有本事就杀了我，不然我永远都不会放过你的。
Oh my god. She actually did that then. Can I say I want to apologize over and over again that like sometimes I know you guys are understanding because I'm not Chinese is not my native language, but I keep calling her like Li Shu sometimes when it's Liu Shi. Maybe I get it wrong all the time. I'm so sorry. But Wu showing off like how dangerous she is. And here's the thing, this is the one of those times where again, I know that this girl who used to be our best friend is actually tormented in the mind. She's not right. She's not mentally there. There's something that has happened to her that she is like not mentally okay, right? Her mental health is gone. But at some point, to protect herself, and at some point there needs to be something done about her because we've known now at this time how much stuff has she done to try and bring us down. In other timelines, she tried to kill us. At some point, it's just like, am I going to hold back Wu? But here, the only worry I have now is that I don't want really Wu to, I want Wu to overcome this. While becoming the Empress would be incredible, right? Road to Empress, right? This idea of we could become the Empress. We had this prophecy that it could be someone from our family, our clan. That'd be incredible. I kind of don't even want it. The endings I like the most is when we got to do something normal with our lives. Wu's anger here is so justified. She ruined so many people's lives there. She ruined a friendship. She had someone killed. She's the reason that true love died in that moment. And I'm dead serious, like, it's horrible. But again, I want to make it clear, this whole thing, this whole system in place here, and I keep saying it, is a prison. It's a prison for everybody. And just because we're on the top of the rung right now, and we're on the top of the ladder, there's someone waiting below us to pull that ladder right from under us and have it slap our face off the ground. Just because we're on top does not mean we can't plummet to the bottom. We've seen it happen. Right? So while we have this power now and we're able to throw it around a little bit, I'm not going to get too comfortable with that. Because this palace could literally kill you every 2 seconds. And I also, and again, I'm not forgiving what she's done. I hope it makes sense. Wu deserves to call her out. What happened there was justified. But I also just would like to sit down and talk to her. What happened exactly? What has made this time? I know it's to do with her family and Wu's clan's betrayal or whatever, but like, there's a road here that really put her in this place. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't blame Wu for doing it. Sorry, I went off on a tangent, but it's a big moment. Beautiful rain. It's a huge moment. Oh, stop! Stop!
高阳之事。你不必太过自责。
Oh, she was such a beautiful with the colors as well in the rain.
高阳与我生于帝王之家，许多事乃是宿命。
哦，
而你不同，我很心疼。
哦，
想家吗
？Stop.
想。
那我
This
送
is
你
such a
出宫。
beautiful sequence.
什么？
你愿意出宫吗？从我认识你开始，就一直看着你活在这后宫的漩涡之中，好几次差点没了性命。我不希望你受到任何伤害。
Oh, I can tell he means it as well, by the way.
你愿意出宫吗？
Those two
去
brothers
桃园
love
之地
her.，
远离是非纷争。
I have reasons to stay. I wish to be out. But I feel like if we go home, our brothers will kill us. I think they will, right? Does this not lead to just an ending? I think our brothers would kill us if we go home. Without, we wouldn't be disgraced, I suppose, but still.
为什么？
It's your highness. It's me. It's definitely not His Highness. It's me.
自然是为了自己。我在家里被
Wait,
欺
did
负。
Did they mean it's him as your highness or actually the emperor? Because I was thinking it's not the emperor. Did I just like officially turn down G? Is that what just happened there?
入宫之后，仍是处处受辱，地位低下，命如草芥。所以我才要为了自己，一步步走下去。
She wants to get somewhere in life.
我知道了。
It does mean stepping on people though. It legit does.
时辰不早了，先行告退了。
Do you think we just turned him down? Like this is like a mark for his like relationship thing? This it does feel that way, doesn't it?
太多艰辛，但我从未想过放弃。
Oh my god.
只有时刻保持清醒，才能走得长远。
Can I say I don't want her to be a part of this either, but like I feel like it's one of those situations if we went home without anything of this nature, she's going back into a horrible situation. I'm not saying this is better, but I'm saying that like all the stuff and you could say, Calvin, that's sunk cost fallacy. Like, I want her to be in a position of power, not because I want her to be powerful, but because I want her to make this better for other people. I think she'd be better than Yang. I think she'd be better than Wei ever was. I think she'd be better than anyone who would be in this palace as someone who would rule in this place. He genuinely cares about us. He genuinely wanted to help us find a way out of here. And he said he watched us struggle. He watched us go through so much hardship. He genuinely wanted to help us there. Now watch this. We're gonna find out he didn't.
我在家里被欺负，入宫之后，仍是处处受
He's
辱，
remembering the stuff
地
he
位
said.
低下，命如草芥。所以我才要为了自己，一步步走下去。
殿下
He's noticing something is wrong.
应当知道，某大使者若是动情，便会如魏王一般作茧自缚。
我深知四哥在意武才人，故借此引四哥入局。
殿下，大慈恩寺失火，武才人求殿下相助。他和高阳公主已前往大慈恩寺，
即刻派遣人马速去相救，确保武才人无恙。
Make sure Siren was safe as well.
你遣人去告诉四哥，就说高阳和武才人去大慈恩寺救便。
So he wanted him to come this way as well. You can see he cared, but then he's like, oh, I have a way to use this. And I think that's what is a perfect representation of who Ji is. Ji is a character who cares, but if he sees an option to use manipulation tactics and get a foothold in this situation, he'll do it.
却没想到，四哥竟然为了他忤逆父皇，杀了百夫长。
That's what it led to. He thought it would lead to him doing something, but it led to him actually losing favor with his father. Again, that's who Ji is. Ji to me is that character. He's a character who will care about you, but if he sees a way to use his care or something else, it's like, I will help her, but this is an opportunity as well.
看来四哥真的是弥足深陷。
Don't you dare touch him.
殿下没有弥足深陷吗？
What a question. Have you fallen too deep? Because he notices him better than anyone. You're saying your brother's fallen too deep. Have you? Have you fallen in love with Siren?
梦境姑姑，不知姨母长妹娘何事？
Oh God.
这是淑妃亲自熬的芙蓉鸡汤，才人送到两仪殿给陛下吧。
Okay.
这就去送，
快去吧。
Oh, I don't like the word soup.
才人进去吧。
See, we're still... What are they... Oh, no. We're still under someone else's thumb, but it's just a different thumb now. You know what I mean? It's a bigger thumb now. We haven't escaped anything by having our aunt...
无一不精，是治世之才。
陛下在和宰相
以为他担得起一国太子的重任。
Oh,
魏
wow.
王前些日子杀了百夫长，如此忤逆陛下旨意，毫无孝悌之心，还是晋王更具赤子之心。
李相，你怎么看？
I want to hear this as
陛
well.
下，微臣认为二位殿下皆是贤才。
True.
则其中任何一人为太子，
I actually agree.
他们在商议立储之事。
We should keep walking.
侍卫已安排妥当，武媚娘已进入两仪。
What?
气得处理干净。
They're gonna kill us right now?
奴婢知道。
今日的阳光可真好啊， 本宫将自己的亲妹妹关进咸池殿的那一天，也是这般好。
She's relating it to her trying to. She's like, I locked my sister in there on a day like this too. I'm gonna kill Wu on a day like this also. She's getting rid of anything that she believes could be a threat into her to how she got here. And legitimately, the same way what happened? We were by her side as she rose up to the top, just like her sister was. And now that she's here, she has no need for us anymore.
他们都是我的至亲血脉。
Oh yeah?
若有其他选择
There is.
本宫也不愿如此狠。
Wu isn't gonna betray you that much.
如今武媚娘并不得宠，不过是一个才人，主子何必要
I don't know. I think she notices that people like her.
是，为师入冷宫后，我去见。
你以为你赢了？本宫有今天，不是拜你所赐。
Because of us, yeah.
他武元璋
Yeah, we were the big
他
schemers.
的心思筹谋远在你
True.
你竟对他的野心毫无察觉。
Now that's not maybe in a little way true.
心甘情愿做了他的棋子。
She's stunning.
若将
So in a way, this is kind of true. I think Wu does have ambition, but she has ambition to make life better for herself, not just to ruin other people's lives. But we have seen that she has become better at manipulating and working around and playing chess in this palace. So I do think that in a way that's partially true what she's saying, kind of being like, Wu was ahead of us. Wu was the reason I'm in here. You know what I mean? Wu is the reason the Yang is now the head consort. So I genuinely think that she's right in some ways, but I think that it's kind of like the whole thing of like we're her pawns. No, I guess that is kind of true as well, because it depends on it's the phrasing that always makes you feel weird, right? When someone says, "Oh, you're a pawn," because if I like, whilst like it's a harsh word, technically we did fake cry in our aunt's arms quite a few times, and even though we want to make ourselves feel like we've done so many virtuous things, I don't think betraying Yang lacks virtue. But I do think it's a situation where like you could say, hey, she was a pawn in our game sometimes too. You know what I mean? In a way. She hears that laughter in her head.
宫中已无主子的对手，武媚娘已因高阳之事惹得陛下不悦，又失去了高阳这个靠山。这时候，顺手发。
We only have Li Tai's protection. That's all we have. And she.
怪姨母心狠，要怪就怪你太聪明。
That's insane. Blame yourself for actually doing something for yourself.
这宫中
You didn't know. You were trying to act like you care.
终于要清静。
But the way this works is that someone else is going to try and kill her. That's what's going to happen. It's like the jungle out here.
他若登基，陛下的其他子侄子恐怕难以安度余生。什么人？出来！
妾参见陛下。
是你？你可知，窃听国事已是犯了死罪。
No, it's not.
陛下，我。
来人！
Oh, stop! What?
妾。
Wait, this might save us.
妾，陛下，陛下。
Oh God, Constant, I'm carrying Li Shi's. What? Gao Yang told me to show up. I know who to make a perfect crown prince. Consort Elegance send me? Just say this, I guess. Carrying Li Shi's baby is insane.
是杨淑妃让妾来的，是杨淑妃让妾来送鸡汤的。
拉下去！
陛下，陛下，冤枉啊！
Are we just gone now? You were charged with eavesdropping in state affairs. Jesus freaking Christ. By past law, you were sentenced to death when you died. The chicken soup you ran me was still warm. That is crazy writing. This is insane. Why did you die? Eavesdropping on the palace affairs. Your aunt's heartwarming chicken soup is already deadly as her beloved Odmanthus soup. Turns out the truth doesn't. That's a great writing as well. What's the Emperor now? Do you think I was wrong for killing another girl? Don't worry, I have 15 more girls. Oh, shut up. Shut up. What am I gonna do? Go tell Tai? Hey Tai, they called you ruthless.
唯有你对我很重
I bet it does. I bet it does. Liu Shi.
穆元璋，你也尝到被人背叛的滋味了吧
Girl. What are we doing with you? Okay, let's go back to the storyline. Let's try something different. I don't want to say the baby thing because I think it's not fair. I don't think it's fair on Li Ji. So let's try Gao Yang told me to show up. I know it would make the perfect crown prince. Let's try this. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Oh, shut up. Okay, we're dead again. Okay. I know we would get the comments, but like, I feel like I'm just gonna die over and over again trying to get this. I feel like I'm gonna have to say I'm carrying Li Ji's baby. Gao Yang told me to show up, I guess. Oh, that actually worked?
你说什么？
陛下，妾想替高阳公主完成一个心愿。高阳公主一直想给陛下做一双新的靴子。
Oh, it's kind of dastardly, isn't it? It kind of makes me feel sick using that. And look at Gao Yang's face. I hope you understand why I did that one, because I think it's so unfair to be like, oh, I'm carrying someone else's baby when it's not actually true. It sets up Li Ji for so many horrible situations, but in this case, it's kind of like, at the very least, lets Gao Yang fulfill a wish, maybe, possibly, if we are able to do this. You know what I mean? It doesn't make it feel good, though. Man, she was gonna make a freaking pair of boots for her dad. That, oh my freaking god. He sucks. He sucks so bad. I miss her smile so much.
公主曾偷偷嘱咐我，过来量尺寸。如今公主郁郁寡欢，妾真的很想替她完成这个心愿。原想着借送汤的机会。
These guys are so bitter. Bitter boys.
他是真的要给朕做靴子。
I see this is emotion manipulating him as well, which I don't care about. This guy sucks. But like, it's emotion manipulating him because he is so bent. He is hurt. Here's the thing. Two things can be true at once. He's horrible to his daughter, and he's also hurt that his daughter doesn't want to talk to him. Right now, he's thinking to himself, oh my god, she actually does care about me. When in reality, she does not give a damn about you anymore, and rightly so.
妾不敢欺瞒。
Yes, we would.
陛下和公主都是最在乎彼此的，心血如新时，父女之间。
Oh my god, this is so manipulative.
一切都来得及重新开始。
Oh my god.
我知道我在赌眼前之人对自己的女儿。
He does. Again, it doesn't excuse what he did, but it's a hint of guilt all the time. You could see in his face he knew what she was saying was kind of true, but he couldn't do anything. That doesn't make him better. I want to make it clear. Just because you're like I want to make it perfectly clear. I understand that he has a lot of things he has to abide by. I understand that he can't just do whatever he wants. I understand this. But it also still, we can talk about the morality of things even with the systems in place, because he could have worked around it some way. He could have done something. He could have, right? But he didn't want to lose favor, right? He didn't want to look weak. You know, but the weakest man ever would treat his daughter like that, so. Oh. Very good shot. The tears in his eyes.
今日所议之事悬而未决，下去吧，谨言慎行。
高阳，你又救了我一次。
Again, Gao Yang, even though she's not here, she saved us.
妾知道该怎么做。
Even though she's not even here, Gao Yang saved us.
当时的你并不知道，杨淑妃安排的死局，却阴差阳错的让你被朝堂之中的宰相们真正认识。
Are you joking?
这些宰相将成为你往后的宿敌，亦或是臂膀。
Oh.
什么？
Interesting.
他要借陛下之手除了你。我原以为，他好歹能顾念一点血肉亲情。
So I think what happened there was, if I'm not mistaken, is that she sent us there at that time knowing that we were going out on a secret meeting and we would have been killed. The guards were paid off to let us in.
可没想到，他竟如此急不可耐。我此时安然无恙，杨淑妃定会因计谋败露。
Gao Yang saved us again.
不好了，主子，武才人他离开了两仪殿，未受责罚。
说什么？我这个外甥女真是了不得。
Yeah.
若如此，武才人定会猜到此事是主子。
100%, you're done. We're not done, but you know what I mean.
是我的赏花宴，赏花宴后便是他的死期。
这一次，
I know I keep pausing, but I want to talk about what I think about here. I think it's, you get these little moments where like Sailor Moon is actually like better than everyone, and she does such a good job. And in that case, she was being very manipulative. But like again, I'm not going to hold it against her for surviving ever.
昭儿未必还能躲得过。
昭儿，如今生死迫在眉睫，我们该怎么办？
I think you have to kill
杨
Yang.
淑妃如日中天，或许只有借刀杀人，才能博一线生机。
Very
那昭
smart.
儿觉得，谁是合适的那把刀？
Oh my. Wait a second. Who's the sharpest tool to take down? What do you think? Okay, hear me out. Wait, first of all, the fact that she's still here, didn't she die? No, she's still. I thought, no, did they fake her death? Oh, her family. Cause I think didn't they said that she died, right? Yang killed her. That actually would work very well. His Majesty, I don't think so. Wasting away in a cold palace. What if we let her out of prison? But we have her help us. But she wouldn't help us, would she? This is so tough. These are like... I think we can eliminate His Majesty. I actually definitely think that Consort Wei could help the most. I'm leaning towards these two. And the family might be the answer, but I want to see what happens here.
冷宫中的韦贵妃，
韦贵妃当然是最合适的那把刀。
Oh my god.
只可惜，这把刀已经没了锋芒。
Okay.
只要有足够的恨意，就算没有锋芒的刀，也能致命。
I don't know. Unlock to bring down Consort Yang? I love that now she doesn't have enough power I can compliment her. I'm like, oh, she actually is pretty. What the hell is this?
又是你，你此时前来是想要我性命？
我不是来杀你的。
那你可以走了。
She's like, you're not here to kill me, go.
陛下恩宠，可我知道，你心里根本没有陛下。
废话可真多。
韦氏一族覆灭，你被囚禁于此。 可你什么都不要，只要一只狗。大家都在猜想为什么。我想，
It's related to her daughter, right?
你是因为女儿。
Yeah, the necklace. Leave the daughter out of this. Is she saying she's manipulating her already? So we can't get to her first?
月儿说，她想娘亲了。
Oh my god, she has her. She's not going to do anything against her now. Unless she will do it before her daughter, but that's so dangerous.
没错，是月儿的项链。你找到它了？它在哪？
Have you ever seen her look like that, by the way? The softest eyes you've ever seen. The softest eyes of like a mother who loves her child, or a parent who really adores her child. She has never looked so soft and open and bright.
最后，我还是先你一步找到了她。你苦苦
That's a different person we're looking at right now.
到头来，竟是一场空。
Did she just do this to be bitter? She's not even trying to manipulate her?
你要做什么？
Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day.
我求你放过月，你让我做什么都可以。
This is a different person.
放过他。皇上是你的，荣宠也是你的，贵妃之位不，皇后
Oh,
之位也是你
Jesus Christ.
我求求你，
She'll never work with us, right? I don't think she'll work with us after this.
我求求你，
This is a different person.
你放过他。
I'm not saying she's a good person, but I'm saying you've never seen her like this.
既然月儿那么想念她的娘亲， 而他的娘亲最爱的就是这牡丹花。于是本宫便派人在他的额头上刻了一朵牡丹花。
Disgusting! What the hell?
玉儿死得好惨啊！她满面鲜血，一直在。
She's disgusting. She's so disgusting. Oh my freaking god!
这簪子就送给你了。见到玉儿的时候，别忘了给她。
That is one of the most evil things I've ever seen in my life.
本宫的赏花宴就要开始了，众臣夫人们都在等着呢。本宫就不陪。
She's evil. She's just pure evil. I think she was more evil than Wei, but she is. That's just evil. That's just evil. That's just evil. There's no other way of putting it. It's evil. I don't care if you have a little bit of a attack over this. Like telling a mother, no matter who the mother is.
门不要锁，路上都打点好。
是。
She wants us to go there. Telling a mother that I murdered your daughter after I tortured her and she was covered in blood. I do not give a damn. You are evil. Do you think we picked the wrong person? I think so.
她身旁是谁呀？应该是她的外甥女才。淑妃来了。淑妃。
Yeah, sorry guys. I was just a bit in shock. I know that the consort of Empress is not a good person. I know she's not a bad person, but I'm saying this right now. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I know people are going to say, well, maybe and be honest and be truthful about that. We have done some horrible stuff, but like torturing someone's daughter, making her bleed, and then describing in detail what happened. For a second there, the consort of Empress is warped into a different person. I didn't even see the evil for a second there. I saw a mother in pain.
梦境呢？
梦境姑姑去给你取入秋的新衣了。
她怎么去了这么久啊？哎，这些日子你为姨母操办这赏花宴也辛苦了。今日宴会结束后，姨母打算亲自下厨犒赏你。
Oh yeah? Soup?
谢姨母。
Yang's evil, man. Oh my god. We should push Yang into her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her what's happening here. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Or maybe she kill us. Because she wants... Huh? What? What? That's how it ends? I was thinking she might kill us because she wants to make her feel something, but because she thinks maybe we care about her, but I don't think she does. What is going to happen? What could happen? So should we just not say anything? Oh, she's gaining health. It's such an interesting way they're doing with the UI as well. I want her to get revenge. This is one time I'm actually like rooting for the consort of Empress. Do what you want. Get the hell out of here. Act all chummy.
姨母，这儿有好多话想跟你说。自入宫以来，
She might go for us
就是姨母了。
to make her feel the loss as well.
不止一个姨母。
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you have to act scared. Oh my god. Now hold her down. Grab. Oh my god, this is so horrible. Like, there's no satisfaction in this either. It's just a lot of like brutality back and forth. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Oh my god. Woo. In the moment, I was like all for it, but then like when it happened, like it was like I don't want to make it clear, like guys, my heart is pounding. Oh my god. I want to make something clear. The Consort Way of Prescience is doing that is completely. I'm not going to go against her for that. And I think you guys would agree. Killing the person that tortured your daughter, I'm not going to go against that. Again, I'm against like obviously like state punishment. Of course I am. But I'm saying that like if I heard a story about how like a mother killed the torturer of her daughter, do you think I'm going to be like, "Oh my god, what a horrible..." The horrible situation wasn't the idea of like she got revenge, because again, it's her own prerogative. We caused that though. We killed our aunt. We did it intentionally so. But here's the thing. And again, I have to say this too. She would have killed us. She tried to kill us. She tried to have us killed. My heart's pounding. My heart's really pounding right now. And again, I don't blame the Consort Prescience for doing this, but the most heartbreaking aspect of that is, yeah, that we saw someone die on the ground. We saw Wu basically have no innocence left in her life ever again. The Consort Prescience is evil, but seeing a mother driven mad after finding out her daughter was tortured, screaming to the sky saying, "I avenged you, I avenged you." It's hard to watch. It's really hard to witness. Like I literally feel like lightheaded after it. Holy hell. My heart can't take this. Can she speak? Guys, after everything that's happened, I'm sorry, but I am literally in the mode of trying to save Wu. Like, we're already too deep into this. Oh, she's saying she wants us. Oh my god, Wu is so smart. Everyone leave. Oh, the fear. We've never seen her have that fear.
赵儿想和你说的话还没说完呢。还记得刚入宫的时候，第一次见到姨母，花朝夜宴，赵儿几乎丧命，是姨母为赵儿求来生计。姨母像耀眼的星辰。
She did. She thought you were amazing.
就像姨母现在仰望着我。姨母也曾教
This is crazy.
3颗心，
小心，耐心。
You made this monster. You helped make this monster.
可赵儿和小姨母不同，赵儿从一开始就不曾相信过姨母。姨母是不是心里觉得奇怪？擅闯陛下议政之所这么大的罪名，赵儿却毫发无伤。
100%。
被丢进冷宫的韦贵妃又是怎么被放出来的？又为何豁出性命也要杀了呢？放心，这一切的疑惑。
Wu is shocking me to silence, guys. I'm stunned.
姨母自以为利用了赵儿，
Oh my
实则是赵儿
god,
一直
Wu.
借助姨母的力量，
Wu.
除去了这皇
All
宫
the stuff she's done.
一个个的碍眼的人。所以今日，赵儿要亲自送
Oh my god. Wu.
梦境已经上路了。
Oh my god. Holy freaking hell. Guys, my heart can't take it.
姐姐
Yang is going to be killed here today.
我们有多久没见了？整整2000。
Jeez, she counted the days. Oh my god, this music? Guys, my heart's pounding. My head feels light. I am legitimately like hands in the air right now. That freaking hurt. Of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. I can't stop my heart from pounding. Oh my god. Yang is evil. She's always been evil. There it is. Huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? Stop. Stop. Guys, I stood up from a chair. What the? What the hell? That's one of the rare times where I involuntarily, like, literally went for a walk for a second. That was her. That was her. That's. I thought she was wiping off like makeup because she was pretending she was crying. We're evil. We're the evil one. I mean, Yang's evil too, but like, what we did there with her, with consort of Precious's daughter, is sick. It's bad. It's so bad. That's an unforgivable thing we've done. I wouldn't even do it. I couldn't do it. That's terrifying. What, they're gonna kill her and like put on the bandage? Imagine this is your end. Oh my freaking god. Yang is gone. Yang is gone. Yang and the consort. Before long, outsiders believe Consort Yang's injuries gradually healed while Consort Yang's junior passed away. Oh my freaking god, what they've done here. This is insane. This is insane. In the eyes of others in the palace, just another mad consort was gone. No one cared, no one grieved. Imagine dying and no one knows you even died. That is the most brutal way to go. Only you knew, and had sealed her fate in the grave she dug in her hands. I want to make this clear. That is true. That is true. She was trying to kill us. So her dying is her own fault. I want to make that clear. Her dying and getting killed, yes, it's her own fault. It's 100% her own fault. Because the situation of... This is the same thing as I said before. While it's a horrible thing we did, playing on any... I know that Consort Precious is not a good person. But I couldn't go up to anybody and be like, oh yeah, I tortured your daughter. I couldn't do it. It wouldn't be something I could do. Here's the thing. This is this equivalent to me. If I said, Wu, killing your Aunt Yang was such an evil thing to do, that part's not evil to me. And I want to make it clear why. Because if someone came out, and I said this analogy before, if I found out that someone was picked up a knife, left their house, and was heading towards like one of your guys' homes to Minecraft, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what? And then you killed them? Do you think I'm going to blame you? No. If Yang did not die here, she was planning to kill Wu the next day. Literally the day after this, she was gone. It's just the way that it happened. It's just like, it's brutal. You know? It's brutal. I'm not blaming Wu for Yang dying. Wait.
为师谋害淑妃，暗宫归，被此震惊。这个曾经不可一世，宠冠六宫
And she's gone too for good.
上路的这杯酒，由我亲自送给她。
Do we have to do that? Like, I understand that like there's like maybe a satisfaction there, but like, for me, I'm not satisfied. I don't want, like, just let whatever happens at this stage. And she's holding her daughter's crest. Can we at least tell her daughter's like alive or something? That would be horrible as well, right? This is why I'm talking about how amazing this game is. As I said, she just looks like a different person. I see her as just like a mother more than I saw her as a Consort of Precious now. It's crazy how good of an actor she is. It's crazy. You won't even see her there. She's not dead. I think that would be almost crueler to tell her she's alive now, right? In these moments she's about to die. I think I'll be much crueler. Be much more cruel. We got to deal with that fact, Wu. We are technically responsible for people's death. It's just the truth. That's our life now. What type of poison is that? Jesus Christ. She's an incredible actor, man. No, I'm not. No. Here's the thing, right? She is evil. She is bad. She tried to kill us. But even I'm not gonna frickin' reveal that you're not gonna see your daughter now, because that's the only thing that's keeping her frickin' going, man. And I don't believe in heaven and hell, so she's not gonna find out anyway, you know? I'm not even joking about that. She's just, in my opinion, she's not. Hit her sore spot, turn away. Look, whatever. We have the two people that want us dead more than anything are gone. This is strangely like horrible. There it is. The two most powerful people at the start of this game who were at war are gone. Crazy way to think about that. Yeah, I want to make it clear here again. If you were a person who chose to kick her when she was down, you're not wrong, right? But it's just me personally. I'm just like, look, it's done. She's gone. She's gone, and our aunt is gone. The two most powerful people that wanted us dead are gone. I'm not gonna sit here and mourn them in a way that's like, oh my god, the poor precious babies. But I do want to reiterate that, like, this whole place is a prison. This whole place is a prison that has driven people to feel this way over what? A silly title? I know it gives you great power and all this stuff too. But like, you're killing people over this bullcrap, man. Absolute bullcrap.
受宫多年，恍然回望，一切早已翻天覆地。
100%。
昔日不可一世的韦贵妃，为后位不择手段，为女儿机关算尽。可后位未得，女儿未归，她的这一生，开场和落幕，都像她最爱的牡丹，明艳耀目。
Insane that they're showing us side by side here.
而引你入宫，教你成长。送你末路的姨母杨淑妃，
She tried to kill us. I mean, both of them did.
弃妻之人终被妻子反噬，掘墓之人终埋在自掘的坟墓。
That's a great way to put it. Digging the grave first, they both dug graves for themselves.
这太极宫中笼罩在你身影之上的阴霾。自入宫后，你在无数个死局中求生，在黑暗中拼死。
Is this the end? No, it's not. There's more chapters.
原来，帝王的恩宠。 从来都不是这
No, it wasn't. You're so right.
生存的必须。
我绝不会让。
只是未来的路该怎么走，似乎有一些问题开始萦绕在你心间。
Or how to emerge? Do you want to step into Consort Wei or Consort Yang's shoes? Not my thing. I don't need it.
我会走出只属于自己的一条
路。We're breaking free from that bullcrap. I know I said that she would be better as like if tougher enemies pop up down the line, you're gonna flinch. Not a chance. I know I said that she would be better as a leader of this place now, but like now I've changed. After seeing them both die, I think that position of power is just too brutal. I think the seeking of power digs your own grave, and I don't want that for Wu.
再强大的对手都绝非不可战胜，我不会退缩。
Crazy stuff. This uplifting music as well. If push comes to shove, would you hurt the people you're tight with to keep climbing? Tai, Ji, or Gao Yang? Or Rhea? No, not doing it. I believe you. She came in here with such... This music's beautiful. Looking back, are you questioning any of your moves? Yep. Of course. Yeah. I think you'd have to be crazy not to think of what you did. But now there's no turning back. This music's gorgeous.
当时的你还不
You
知
didn't
道
know then.
一场命运的巨变。
Fate was already shifting like this. Oh my god.
大唐即将改天换地，千里万难，一切还未
So
结束。
even though we don't want this power, fate will change.
武才人，别来无恙。
魏王殿下
My husband.
魏王殿下因为媚娘被禁足，还未来得及谢过殿下。大慈恩寺之事，若不是魏王相助，媚娘
He's just too gorgeous for words. It's actually insane.
怎么切？
原来四哥助人是为了求回报吗？
Oh
亲王
no.
殿下，
Oh no.
赵儿，原来你在这儿。
Is this the choice?
多日未见，你何时和父皇的近侍女官如此相熟？
四哥刚刚解除禁足，如今该关心的不是我与武才人，而是设法重得父皇
Oh
欢
my
心才是。
god. And we're like right in the middle of this too. Oh, he's such a pretty smile.
有九弟在，真的会放手，让四哥更进一步吗？
就算我放手，四哥就能赢吗？
Look at this. They're like
有些
they're still at each other's throats
结
even
局
with
或许早已
words.
定，再多的筹谋，不过是徒劳罢了。
徒劳。不到最后一刻，没有人知道结局会是什么。
Oh.
武才人，
That was a great scene. Before anything goes any further, it was a great scene to seeing them like go right into like debate mode.
你说是吗？
Oh my god.
眼前针锋相对的两个人正为未来博弈，可他们不知道的是，你竟会是改变他们未
Oh
来。
wow. I thought we were gonna choose who we liked here. But I think they're trying to show that down the line you might have to choose. Oh well, congrats. If I'm being honest, I think you guys know my choice at this point. You know, I think you guys know my choice at this point. You have been blocked? Oh no, game. Bringing Wu Yanzhou into the palace is the biggest mistake of my life. Yeah, it was. No, actually, let's say this just truthfully. The biggest mistake of your life was trying to kill your freaking niece. She had no plans of killing you until you decided to try and kill her. There was literally no plans. You've been blocked is crazy. I always knew Sanu would make it this far. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You stole my line. Crazy episode. Absolutely insane. Wait, watch from afar? I have no sympathy for him at all, guys. I'm sorry.
陛下亲自来看公主，可为何不进去？
That dude cares about her so much. It's like it's very clear he attended her from when she was a baby. You would grow attached to who you tend to, right?
公主都是最在乎彼此。
You would.
心血如心事，父女之间芥蒂终究会过去，一切都来得及重新开始。
Bro. You know what's here? Can I be a bit Can I be a bit? Wait. Is the next chapter because I only see chapter 16, so the next chapter could be the final chapter. So I want to make sure that's like one big episode for itself is the final chapter, right? For sure, if it is the final chapter, I'm guessing it is because again I've only seen like chapter when you look at the characters here, they have this little bubble under them, and I'll go here like for example. Maybe it's here. No. So it's like, say, for if I go to Li Cai, maybe? Or maybe Princess Gaoyang. No, not her. Okay, so Li Ji. I'll complete chapter 16. Yeah, so you have to like complete. I think the only one I've seen as far as the 16. So I think the next chapter is the final chapter of this part. So what we can do now is talk about all the stuff that's just happened in the Crucible of Life and Death, chapter 14 and chapter 15. I guess. This to me was one of the most like crazy and brutal, look at us here, brutal sequences we've ever done and brutal times we've ever had in this game. It truly was like an incredible, insane, over the top moment that you couldn't even expect this type of stuff that was going to happen. To me, it was truly just like off the wall crazy with the amount of things that we encountered here. What I would say about all of this is that Wu has learned how to be ruthless. And it made me feel sick, but at the same time too, she is dead if she didn't learn to be ruthless. If she didn't learn to be that ruthless person, she is gone now. We're not talking about Wu right now. Because every time we've given our aunt or the consort impressionist a little bit of leeway, we've died. Every single freaking time. Let's talk about this. So Gao Yang's closed off. It was horrible to see. Gao Yang was like kind of dressed in black. She's married this person even though she doesn't want to marry him. He sucks, and we all know he sucks. Really horrible to see this in any sense. It really breaks my heart to see her like this because she's married in a loveless marriage now, and she doesn't even feel anything anymore. Ready to bail here. Ready to bail here was him asking us if we wanted to leave. He would have let us leave, I guess, but I wonder if that would have just been an ending to this game. We'd have to restart. The reason why I decided to stick around was because at the time, I kind of like had this idea that like I would rather Wu get she would have gone into back into like her bullying family, and she would have gotten nothing out of this whole situation. And I do think that she would have been a better leader than any of the other gals, more than Yang and Wei Oppressionist. The reason I changed my mind that was literally seeing the two people die. It was literally seeing the both of them die. It changed my mind completely. And you might be like, Calvin, you knew people died in here, but I think it's so different when you see the two people that like were gunning for you, the two most important people that were gunning for you, die in front of you brutally. And the chase of power will kill you. And even this palace, if you're not chasing power, you can die. But I think the chase of power definitely does leave you open for danger, and that's why I decided to stay. But I kind of changed my mind as time was going on as well. We heard about the what was going on in the palace and who they were going to choose. They were discussing who could be the crown prince. But this was all a trap from our aunt who sent us in here to die. She basically sent us in here and said that you're gonna if we hear the conversation that's happening between the two of them, we would end up getting in trouble with this stuff, right? Because you're not supposed to eavesdrop on a secret palace meeting. And our aunt knew this, so she paid off the guards to let us in. But we were able to manipulate and lie our way out of this by using Gao Yang. Again, was it nice to do this? No. It was manipulative as heck. It played on everyone's emotions in this situation. And once again, Gao Yang saved us. But again, this shows again that Wu is actually growing as a person. Like, and even though I'm not a big fan of it, it's how she survived. She lived here by manipulating this Gao Yang situation, playing on the emotions of her father, knowing her father is in pain, knowing that in his eyes, he can't do anything. But, and again, because we live in this world that is like incredibly misogynistic and horrible, that doesn't value women as anything above what they see them as. Because remember when she tried to give her input on who could be the crown prince, what did they say to her? Why should we listen to a woman? Dudes, the four dudes here who are like his attendants are the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. They're just standing there going, I think he's cute. I think he's tough. I think he's mean. See, I could have told you that. In fact, Wu knows more than you about them guys, but she's the dumb one? Emperor, I think he cool. It's like, okay. Like, Wu could have said that. You know? Wu could advise you more on who could be crown prince more than anyone. The answer is probably Ji, and then me and Li Tai run away. It just makes sense, right? We also had a situation at the start of this too where we got our friend Liu Shi, and we basically sent her off to prison. We used the little power we had at the time under Yang to basically send her off to prison. And again, all the women are the victims in this. So every single woman in this whole game is a victim and also can be a villain, right? I don't want to just be like, like saying that you can still be a villain, and they are villains and they've used this whole place to their advantage. But every single woman in this place is a victim because they're all falling under this trap of having to like supersede each other and punish each other. It's what they've been told their whole lives, basically, that you have to be ruthless and you have to hurt each other. If you don't, you're in trouble. And we sent her off to prison. I don't feel bad, and I'm not going to feel bad. I feel bad for her, for every woman in this palace. Right? I really do. But I don't feel bad. I'm not going to punish or look down on Wu for doing this because it was the best possible situation she could have done for herself. It saved her life once again, probably. We chose who could punish Yang. I chose the Wei Oppressionist because my whole feelings was I didn't think these two could help. I don't think her family is as powerful enough to do anything. I don't think he would help us. I think he would have just sent us off to prison, and he doesn't like us that much anymore. And when it comes to our old friend, I think she would have used the first opportunity to betray us. The way we tricked the consort Wei Oppressionist is actually brutal. we made her believe that her daughter had been tortured and killed. And then we gave her a weapon to basically let her let her kill someone. What I thought would happen, I thought she wiped away like a tear and like it was a little bit of mascara or something on her face. But she actually wiped away a mole. And not only that, first of all, it shows a lot of great respect for the consort way of Precious's like way of doing things, because her intelligence, because she would have known right away if she didn't see that mole something was up. But like I even thought that when she said leave the gates open, I thought she wanted Wu to go and find her, and then she would stab Wu or something. Because I thought she was going to stab Wu. I thought like, oh, maybe she'll stab Wu now because she wants her to feel the same pain she felt. We held our aunt in place as the consort way oppressionist stabbed our aunt. Another brutal moment, but again, it's brutal. But without... This is just factual. If she didn't do this, she's dead tomorrow. Isn't that so crazy to think about it? If we didn't do all this stuff, our character's dead tomorrow. It's insane. And I think what's so crazy about the consort oppressionist dying and Wei and Yang dying is that they both... Yang dying. They both they both dug their own graves in both situations, it feels like. Now, you can say like, well, Calvin, no, you actually caused this. 100% we did. 100% we did. But I don't think it's wrong to say that they dug their own grave, that they dug so many graves for other people that eventually the last grave they dug was for themselves. They both were played against each other. And the two people that were trying to kill us from the start ended up being the reason that each other died. And in the end, Yang, who craved all this like status and everything, died without anyone knowing she died. Imagine that. How brutal is that? And then we watched as the consort oppressionist died. And the consort oppressionist actor is so good because, again, I want to be clear, I don't ever forgive her for the stuff she did to Wu, ever. But the actor's so good that for a split second at times, I was looking at her and being like, that's a different character. That's a mother. That's just a mother. And I think they did a really good job of showcasing like the different emotions. But yeah, in the end, I didn't want to punish the consort oppressionist anymore because there was no need. It didn't make me feel good. It wasn't going to make me feel good. Really brutal ending with a very big reveal as well. Yeah, we watched the consort die, and we didn't say anything that had happened. We didn't tell her. We didn't reveal anything because I think it would have been the cruelest thing in the world, even if it's a bad person, to say your daughter is actually not dead. And then she would have died thinking she's not going to see her. Because I don't believe in afterlife. I don't believe in all this stuff. So she's not going to see it. In my opinion, she's not going to see it anyway. I don't want to say anything. If you guys believe in God and all this stuff, don't worry about it. You're as long as you're good people, you're welcome here. But for me, I'm just like in my own beliefs. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, she's not going to, no, whatever. You know what I mean? I'd rather like her die a little bit happy rather than die knowing she did it for nothing. So he asked us a bunch of questions here, right? After everything that happened. And I answered truthfully. I did. I do have some regrets, but that's just because we did a lot of horrible things to get here. I wouldn't punish my loved ones. I will try to stop any big baddies. And we ended on the Pretty brothers, both gorgeous and pretty, debating over who's going to be the crown prince. And it was a really well done scene, really well written scene, because it had two things. Who's going to become the crown prince? Who are you going to choose? But then I loved the way they zoomed in on Wu. It's not just about a love choice. It's not just about like, who would this girl choose to date? It's also about showing this kind of like foreshadowing. Both these guys are arguing, but in between them is the one who's going to make the biggest difference in this palace, and that's Wu. Really amazing stuff again, guys. An amazing story. The next episode is hopefully going to be on Tuesday. Obviously, I said I had some stuff to do, but we'll see what's going to happen there anyway. I really enjoyed playing this with you guys. And the way I look at it again, as I talk about like all the morals and stuff I guess in the palace, like the way they described it themselves was great, that everyone's locked in here and everyone has an axe to kill each other. It's like locking like a bunch of like animals in a cage and only having like one bowl of food and expecting to come back and all of them be alive. The legit truth of every single aspect of this is that Wu has done all she's done here to survive. And I don't pity her. I don't look down on her, I should say. We lost our best friend because we couldn't do anything. We tried our best. We have Li Cai and Li Jie, our closest confidants now. Wei is gone. Our biggest, like, opposition, gone. We'll watch this. Well, we can actually watch this now. It's a bonus story. We probably should have checked it out anyway. Actually, let's see if what bonus videos there are before we go, and we'll end on that maybe. Because it will show us here if there is bonus videos. Oh no, we did watch the bonus video. Oh, they're just extra videos from. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, we did watch the bonus video. My bad. Well, maybe it's like a different video as well. Anyway, let's see if what it is here. Is it? Well, we can actually like watch all the bonus videos in the finale that we haven't seen as well. But yeah, Consort Yang of Sisters Past. So that's another one. Did we see that as well? Well, we can watch all of these in the final episode for sure. We'll watch them all in the final episode. Yeah. So the bonus story is coming soon. Does that mean there's gonna be DLC? I wonder. But yeah.
Will you be joining us? Then it's settled.
I'm coming away from this thinking it's weird to be proud of Wu Yanzhou while also feeling very worried about where she could go after this. We watched the character grow from being a 14-year-old sent into a palace who was being hunted on all sides to becoming partially a hunter and taking down everyone else around her. And it's one of those things, as I said, every woman is a victim of the systems in place in this palace. But that doesn't change the fact that like we're in this situation. And Yanzhou, I will not blame her for trying to do all the stuff she does. Obviously, I'm against pretending that like your daughter got tortured. I want to make that clear. That was bad. But everything else, I want to make it clear that like, if Yanzhou right now, if she just walked up to the two, the Consort of Precious and Yang and killed them both with her bare hands, obviously it would be horrible to watch. But she wouldn't be in the wrong. You know what I mean? They're trying to kill her. They want her dead. Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and thank you so much to my patrons at the highest tier. If you want to watch these videos, you can. Some of them will be up early, as I said. Like the majority of videos go up early, but 1 or 2 videos will sometimes just be either on time or like the day of. Like sometimes it happens that way. I'm sorry that sometimes it does happen that way. It's just not. You know, it's sometimes I get. You know, there's a lot of videos, so sometimes I think the majority. Say if I upload 12 videos. I'd say 10 videos a week are going to be early. That's the way we look at it. 10 videos early a week, and sometimes it will be just on time. Or sometimes, if there's not a video, I'll let you know as well. Thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Yuzuma, Delicious Felix, Ewald, Radish, Anusta, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Liam, High Casparian, Jared Beanham, Neo Sharite, and at the highest tier on my YouTube, Royal Gamer 7, Velasco, and Musanagi. See you guys soon. Bye bye.